We got a 18, a 12, and a 22.
Yeah. 18's me, 22 is Welby.
Mhm. Okay. In that case, Welby and both your characters, Malram, would kind of look back as Nullidan screams in shock, mostly, as you see the knife in Falvor's hand, and he looks like he's going in for another attack. So we will begin there, and
Oh, didn't want to stab you, Nolan. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh,
Oh God,
God.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're getting into it.
So at the top of the round, they go first. As at the bottom of the bridge, where you first came in, you see two shadowy creatures also arriving and making their way towards you. So
That's an excellent music choice. I do love a bit of Doomslayer.
he's gonna go there. Why is this not working? Let me up here. Well, this creature will go. It will. Can't do that. Can't do that. Nope. Okay. No, it's just going to use its action to get up to you, Vincent, and that's its turn. And then, first of you guys, Nullidan, you go.
All right. So, does he have a glimmer or something to him? Is his eyes like demonically possessed?
Falvo, you mean?
Yeah. Or does he look confused?
Insight check. A 9. With a 9, he looks like he is, got a murderous look on his face, but you cannot see outwards that there is any appearance on him that says he is being fucked with in any way.
Gotcha. He's not like drooling. Okay.
No.
He's very pissed off. And I want to kill you.
I think I will I'm gonna cast Compelling Fate on him.
Ooh.
So pretty much until the end of my if he fails a charisma saving throw until the end of my next turn, I advantage on attack rolls against the creature, but for every 5 feet he moves, I can move 5 feet up to my normal movement on the creature's turn. And then that movement is deducted from my next turn. But I can also warn myself and allies that can hear me to get a +2 AC to or on saving throws against attacks from him.
Very
When
cool.
it looks like he makes a charisma save.
Yeah. Yep. Charisma
So,
saving.
Falvo, make a charisma save.
Ooh.
DC 15.
16.
Hold on. As a reaction.
Yes. Can you use your reactions on your turn?
Yes.
You can.
He just doesn't have it. So if he wants to do anything, it's like something comes up to him and then runs away. He does not have his reaction anymore.
Okay.
So
Correct.
I have to roll a d4
Yep.
Is there any way of me passing this?
Yeah, if you
Unless
roll
I
a 1, you still
Yeah.
pass.
2.
That's what you needed.
All right.
Okay, you fail.
So what does that mean?
That means
And
Now
I'll take-
basically he knows
your
everything
effects.
about
Your
you.
effect. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm basically now monitoring you, like kind of ushering fate, like, hey, yo, something's not right. I don't know what's going on. Was this a big betrayal? But anyway, I'm gonna, as my bonus action, activate or is it a bonus action for my boots? I don't remember now. Checking.
checking.
It's buried in here. While you wear these boots as a bonus action, yeah. So I'm clicking the heels together to double my walking speed, and you get disadvantage on attacks of opportunity against me. So I am going to move. Actually, I'm going to pull. I don't know if I want to pull him away or not, because I don't want to get. But I don't want to run, so I am gonna pull away from the main. Oh no, because he has the crystal. I know, so I'm gonna pull closer. So I'm 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
By the way, just so I
Yeah.
know, who has the crystal that teleports all of you out of here?
I have it.
You have it. Okay.
I need to roll an attack of opportunity, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
You know,
With the poison dagger.
at disadvantage though.
correct.
16.
Mine is, and I get a +2 to my AC. Where my sheet? Where'd it go?
Please miss. Please miss. Please miss.
It does not. I don't have my reaction at this point.
No.
So I can't add the shield.
It's gonna be
so-
12 damage.
Yeah.
7 of it's poison. I'm sorry. I rolled a 1 and a 6.
Wait, didn't
Your
you
poison's
use-
gone.
Yeah, your poison's gone. You used that attack already.
You get poison once a day.
Oh
That's
yeah.
true.
Fuck.
That is true.
I did use that on the first attack. So no poison, just 5 damage.
Yes.
Okay. You moving any further?
Yes, I'll move there, and that's where I'm gonna stop.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I've used all available actions to me.
Okay. Vincent, it is now your turn as this shadowy, disformed looking dark creature resembling a dog gets up to you and begins to growl in your face as it looks like it's going to bite you.
I'll use my Chains of Perdition on it.
Okay.
Oh, did I? Oh, this is annoying. I hit you with my poison dagger at the beginning, didn't I? It lasts for 1 minute.
Ooh.
Or until the next attack hits.
No, you hit me. You didn't hit me with the dagger. You hit me with the crossbow.
I did hit you with the crossbow. You're right.
You missed with the dagger attack.
You used the poison in the fight before. It's still the same day.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
The poison missed though. In
No,
the
but-
first hit,
Does it say hit or attack?
it says until an attack using this weapon hits a creature, or when this weapon hits a creature.
Okay, so you
So
still
I actually
would have the
technically-
poison
Yeah, technically I haven't hit you yet.
because it
So
coats
that
the
would've
blade.
got-
That's why, yeah.
Yeah.
So you do
So you
take an
would've
extra
taken the
7.
7.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just reading it.
Yeah, so basically you get. So he can make a DC 15.
Yeah, you will have to roll a
DC.
DC of 15, or you will take also an additional 2d10 poison damage. 2d10 poison damage.
What's
Which
You
that's
also-
this.
what's
You're
the
poisoned
save?
for 1 minute. A DC of 15, and it's a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. That's what I'm looking for.
This could be big.
Alright. And let's see here.
I was just gonna kill everyone. Please just kill him. Just throw him off the edge. I don't mind.
I
Okay.
will change that to my 15 on my portent.
Remember, you
Sweet.
also have luck as well.
I do, but I don't know what a 15 for most of my stuff like that will make somebody
Yeah.
pass potentially. But my constitution's abysmal, so I'll use the 15 there to succeed on the
So yeah,
poison.
he succeeds, which means you don't take the 2d10 poison damage, and you're not poisoned for 1 minute. So
Perfect.
that's good.
Okay, and Vincent, you want to use your very annoying chains.
On the doggy. Yep.
Yep. How you gonna do that to Scooby Doo? Damn it.
I'm gonna fuck them. Do it to all of them.
And that is a what save?
DC 16. Dex.
Dex save. Okay. There you go. That's a
Son
19.
of a gun. It's okay.
He still takes damage, right?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
No.
I don't think
No.
so. Nope. Nothing.
Okay.
But I still have them.
Yes, you do.
You might be able to try to hit him again. If you want to use your bonus action for it.
Can I? Is that something I can actually
change
do?
for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, if they are not restraining a creature, you can use a bonus action to do
Alright.
the change.
I'm gonna try it again then.
Okay, here we go again. Another deck save. At a 20.
Well, good thing you're rolling good now. That's okay. That'll be my turn.
Oh, you got movement. Do you want to move?
No, I'm not taking an opportunity of attack. I'm good.
Okay.
I'll stay it right here.
In that case, you with that. This dog up here will 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get up to Malrum, and that's its turn. Moving on to who's this? Ah, the big guy himself. Okay, he's going to. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to do that. You watch as this big, gigantic, boned creature, humanoid in the face, begins to break apart and swirl around. The shards beginning to glow with an arcane force and reconnecting as he casts Polymorph.
Uh-oh. What's he turning into? What's he doing?
And from there,
If I had my reaction, I would be casting Counterspell, but I don't have it.
and he will
Any
then...
other
Oop.
magic users have Counterspell?
No.
Nope.
Is that a dragon?
That is a skeletal dragon.
He's tiny.
He is. He's not a one of the bigger skeleton dragons. Can't remember what they're called. Dracolich, thank God. And he will 60 feet fly. Yep. So he's going to move right here.
It'd be really handy if someone had the Dragon Slayer sword on them right now.
And yeah, that's his turn. He's going to be that'd be 10 feet up right now from you guys. Yep, that's his turn. This is already used his action. Malrum, your turn. As you watch as this giant person, skeletal person, forms into a skeletal dragon and makes its way over to you and your friends.
Alright. So. So do I know what's going on with Mr. Falvor back here? Would be my
You
first question.
you saw
I
him
saw,
attack Nillidan. That's all you know.
yeah, but do I see like basically? Do I see possession? Does it seem like he's
I'll
doing this of his own free will, or
I'll let you roll an insight check or a religion check.
I will take insight. So 21.
21. Okay. You look over at Falvor. He's not acting himself, and for the last good 25 to 30 minutes, he hasn't really been talking. And one thing about Falvor, he's a talker. And even more scary that you notice only now is that in the last 30 minutes, he hasn't even drunken any alcohol. And in his eyes, you see a glimmer of cloudiness that probably tell you, especially a cleric, that there is some force that is making him do these things.
Can I ask if it was the big thing that just did polymorph, if that control was a concentration, is he concentrating on two things?
No, it's something else, I
Okay.
believe.
Oh, you're talking about Falvor and the polymorph.
Yeah. It's like a
Yeah,
maybe.
Two different things.
Okay, I figured.
Nice try.
Okay. So, what I am going to do is I will actually, because I believe, let me make sure here. Hey, look at that. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm actually going to step back right here and provoke the attack of opportunity.
Okay. Let's have a look. That is a 22.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And you take 8 piercing damage. And make a strength saving throw. DC 13. Nope. You are
Damn
knocked
it.
prone. Yeah, so you're knocked prone there.
Okay, well, I'll just use half of my movement to get
Well,
up.
you're still
and-
there. You're still there because you have to move the 5 feet in order to get attacked, right?
Oh, okay.
So yes, you're just
Well, I
on the
thought that
ground
was.
right now.
Yeah, I thought it was trying to lock me down. Anyway, I'll just stand up with my half of my movement, so I would have 10 left. But that doesn't matter because
Here we go.
the cleric bomb 1.0 is happening.
Oh shit!
I'm casting channel divinity.
Okay. This is gonna
So,
suck.
yep. So everything that is within 30 feet, which that should be everybody that can see or hear me. Anything that can see or hear me within 30 feet gets to make a wisdom save.
Now,
That is an undead creature.
I'd like to ask the group this because I do not remember, and I cannot remember for the life of me. Legendary resistances, can they happen while you're polymorphed? I can't remember.
Well, I think with polymorph you become the creature.
Yeah.
You're
It's
right.
not.
Yes, you're right.
It's not like
Druids.
It's not like a druid thing. Yeah, you become the creature. So I don't think he would have a legendary
Yeah.
resistance.
It specifically says the creature is limited in actions it can perform by the nature of its new form. It can't speak, cast spells, or take any other actions that require hands or speech.
Well, there you go.
And what save is this?
This is a wisdom save. DC is 16.
Okay, that
It's
is
a
a fail
6.
for the dragon. For
Let's
this
fucking
guy,
go, Balrog.
I doubt it's CR. Is
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not CR half.
yeah.
So
No.
I don't think we got to worry about that.
this one is wisdom save 17.
So he succeeds.
He succeeds. This guy is a 15.
Fail.
Fail. And this guy. That is a wisdom 3.
Mhm.
And a
Fail.
wisdom 10.
Fail.
And I also need to do it for the creature that is now inside Falvor.
Oh shit!
Fail. Fail.
That is a
We go
7.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
So everything that failed is now frightened of me. If they are CR half, they are instantly destroyed.
Okay. Let me just. I don't think any of them are. But let me just check. The doggos are fine. This guy's fine. The dragon's fine. The shadows are. 1 gone. 2 gone.
No, one survived.
Oh,
He
yes,
didn't
you're right.
get.
Hang on.
So there is.
Con-
So the first
No,
one is still alive.
Oh yeah, the first, yeah.
Control Z. There you go. But as one of the shadows dies, that happens. As you watch as the shadow is ripped apart, but you watch as the shadow energy that is left behind surges towards the dragon.
Oh shit!
Okay. So that was my action. And I think for my bonus, I will go ahead and just cast Spiritual Weapon. Or actually, I'm just going to light up my sword,
Okay.
is what I'll do for my bonus. Yeah, we'll just light up my sword for my
And that's
bonus, and
the
that's
end of your
everything.
turn. Yep.
Yep.
Let me just move his AC up. There you go. Okay. Next will be your turn again, Malram.
Woo! Okay, so first thing Welby is going to do, I'm assuming, yeah, okay. He is going to use his bonus action to rage,
Nice.
Classic.
and I'm trying to figure out how to get it to do the roll.
Welby would like to rage.
Yeah, Welby would like the rage, but now I'm trying to figure out how to make it actually do his wild magic surge roll.
Oh no.
This is what's fun about playing other people's characters.
And sorry, how much damage did they take? The ones that failed?
Oh, they
I mean-
took 0 damage,
Oh,
but they are frightened.
just frightened. Okay.
Yep. Everything is frightened of me that failed its save. So basically, they have no action, and they can only use the dash action to move away from me.
Okay.
Basically, they're saying we have to get the hell out of Dodge at this
The
point.
Dragon failed it.
Yep, the dragon failed it, but it's not going to matter. Well, because what he
Once
was
they
going to
take
do.
damage, it breaks it, right?
Yeah, once it takes damage, then it
Oh.
breaks. But Welby, basically what Welby was going to do is fly up and do a reckless attack on the dragon anyway, because I
Mhm.
don't think he would have. Yeah, I don't think he would be smart enough to not attack something that's just been affected by my spell.
Just
But I'm trying to
checking.
find the freaking wild magic surge.
Just checking now if any of them are immune to frightened.
Well, remember, this is a turn undead, so it's not the same. It's not the same frightened effect.
Yeah. The undead are getting scared of him.
Yeah, we're saying scared, but a turn creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from it as it can.
Okay.
It's not the actual frightened effect, so it's dictating what actions they take.
Okay.
Okay, we're just gonna do this the other way.
In fact, most undead will have resistances to spells and things that can't target it, but specifically call out that turn undead still affects them.
Would you like me to come
Okay.
back to you?
Well, I was just trying to figure out how to get the wild magic surge, but I'm just at this point saying F it.
Well, it's just a D100 table.
Well, it's a D8 for wild surge barbarians. That's what I was just trying to do.
Oh,
I think it is anyway. Unless there's something else going on.
Me. See if I can.
Because
You might have not set it up.
it's just a D8. You could just
Yeah.
roll it, and there's a table if you need help. I have access to the table.
Free.
So
On that table, a 3. An intangible spirit, what looks like a fluff or a pixie, your choice, appears 5 feet from one creature of your choice that can see within 30 feet. At the end of the turn, the spirit explodes, and each creature within 5 feet must make a dex save or take 1d6 force damage. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again, summoning another spirit on each of your turns as a bonus action. Basically, you're summoning little spirit bombs.
yeah. So I think the first one that Wilby would have it attack would be the bone dragon. Or this guy, either or.
Okay, there is now a pixie next to the bone dragon.
Yeah, so
Hey, pretty girl.
and I think it immediately explodes, yeah?
Yeah, but he would put it so it's not right here, so that
Okay.
way it doesn't hurt you guys. Because it's an
Yeah.
area of effect.
Mhm. Yeah, it just immediately explodes. Yeah,
Blows
at
up,
least-
okay.
blows up.
Then you all watch as a beautiful young
Or at
looking...
the end of the current turn, so
Ah. Are you
so
ending your
it'll no, he's going to fly up
turn?
the 10 feet because Eric Crocker things and swing his axe.
That was good.
So assuming this is his rage one.
Whew.
So
That will hit.
I'm assuming that hits. So 9 slashing.
Did you not recklessly attack?
I didn't, but I will now.
Reckless.
So
20.
he'll go reckless on his second one. Because all that reckless does is give him advantage and
Yeah, disadvantage.
swap.
Or yeah, it's swap.
That's
yeah.
it. Channel your inner
So-
grog.
Natural 20.
Oh shit! Let's go.
Of course, you would get that. Of course.
Oh
Oof.
Jesus! Big hit, big hit. So yeah, so 18 slashing.
Oh, dragon.
And with that, you will smash some of the bones down to the ground, and the two of you that are still down there, Malrum and Milden, you'll feel little shards hitting you as he's taking this dragon apart right now.
And he has to make a concentration check.
Oh, he does.
Oh, 2 of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Malrum, you never let me have any fun. Mm.
Hey, this is me. This is Welby doing this shit.
Yeah. You are bad. I'm gonna hurt you.
First one
Nailed it.
succeeds, and second
Fails. He's no longer a skeletal dragon.
Nice.
Okay, the form loses, and coming down 10 feet on top of you guys. I need. It was there. I need Nullidan to make me a deck save.
Deck save coming up.
You you managed to just. I'm just gonna move yourself 5 feet sideways. As he pushes you out of the way, but you manage to avoid the damage from the massive shards of bone that come down. And with that, he'll also take a d6 falling damage. 1. Big damage.
Big damage. And then
He's looking rough.
The fairy
and then with
explodes.
that, yep, Welby ends his turn, so
Oh
the
my
fairy
God.
goes kabooey.
Does it say how much damage?
It's 1d6.
It's
force,
1d6, but it must
Ooh, force though against a skeleton.
yeah, dexterity.
Dexterity.
So he makes a dexterity
14.
and of course he doesn't have spell save DC, or it's let's see.
It's 8
DC
plus
DC
con.
16.
Yeah,
So
So he fails.
yeah, because it's
1d6 force.
You want to roll that? As the little fairy says,
Max
"Bye,
Next
bye."
step.
Hey, listen.
Hey, yeah. Or yeah, his DC should be, or it is 16 because he has max. All right.
Okay. And is that the end? That's the end, right?
Yeah, that's the end of Welby.
Okay.
End of Welby's
Falvo.
turn.
Yeah. Gonna jump off the edge because I'm frightened.
Well, no, doesn't it push out?
No, it doesn't push it out. It would just use Falvo's action to run away, right? Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know because it's saying that the creature. So yeah, that's where it gets kind of technical.
I think
That is the creature that
would-
rolled.
You'd have
It
to use
wasn't my
protection
roll.
from good and evil to expel him, wouldn't you?
you're talking about
well, that's what
the frightened.
that's
Would the
what-
frightened make the creature leave,
Well,
or
remember-
just leave with
it-
the possessed?
that's what I'm kind of thinking is it's up to.
Because
It's basically your call because
is it following like ghost possession rules? Because if that is the
Yes,
case,
it is.
it specifically calls out that lasts until it's turned or forced out by an effect.
Oh, shit.
It does
Like,
say an
if you-
effect. So
Well,
yeah.
it was turned straight up, so that's
Yeah.
usually how ghosts are. I don't know if you're using the same rules or not.
In that case, on Falvo's turn, you will see an extremely ugly creature beginning to make its way out of Falvo's body and begin to move away as it looks like this.
What is that?
It was the person that was inside of you.
Gross. I'm free.
There you go. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's it. And that's turn. Does it get to save on the
Parasites.
start of its turn?
nope, it's just
Until it
fucking
takes
turned.
damage, Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He runs away for a whole minute or until he takes damage,
Holy
Alright.
shit.
and it can only use the dash action to
action.
try to escape, or if it's held down by anything. So yeah, basically anything that got scared of me is boogieing.
That was
Boogieing.
clutch right there.
So is it my turn? Am I free to go? Or is that my whole turn?
Actually, I need to add initiative for this creature as well.
Yeah. You could
Go.
just add them in.
So as it runs out of you, then I'd say it would be your turn. So hang on a moment.
Ooh.
Yeah, just say take your turn now.
Stabby stabby time. I'm sorry, Nillidan. I'm back. Okay. So what am I seeing around me? Spooky ghost, like thing that's running away from me. Big,
Move around. Move around.
1, 2, 3.
As
3
he's
of my
moving,
squares.
as he's moving, I get to make movement too.
Oh shit, you
That's
do.
true.
Yeah.
I went 3 squares.
Yeah. Can I move through my teammates' squares or no?
Where you want to go?
If he moved 3, I can get myself onto this side. If I go through,
Go.
Could you? How many squares can you move? 3.
I can move as many as he moves.
Okay, so
With
3.
3, so he gets to go 3.
Um,
I mean, I'm probably gonna. I wanted to go right next to the skeleton, so I can go there as well.
you can't move through the skeleton, which you would have to. So I'm gonna say
No, I'm saying
no. Couldn't
no.
get
Like
there.
I was saying through my teammates.
Yeah, so like here.
1, 2. Make me a dex check. See if you can swerve in and out of them. Well, Welby's actually up in the sky right
Yeah,
now. Remember?
Welby's up in the
Yeah.
air, so it's just
So I'm
kind of
gonna
getting
say yeah.
around
I'm
me.
gonna say yeah.
Sweet.
Because you move 4 squares, right?
I went 4 squares, yeah. So. And that dog doesn't get a reaction on you because I already used it on Malrum.
That's
Yep.
and that's why I was doing that.
Hell yeah. So smart. All right.
That just reminded
Well-
me of chest. God damn it.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. So that would yeah. Whew,
I'm
that was
gonna
fun.
pull the. I'm gonna pull the crystal out and shove it on this big skeleton boy.
Okay.
Start trying to suck the life essence out of him.
Make a normal, melee attack with it.
So it'd be my dexterity. So just do a dexterity roll.
Does he get to add his proficiency or no?
If
I'm gonna
not,
say
then minus
yes. I'm gonna say yes.
Then 11.
11.
Oh no, that's not with my bonus action, is it? So I mean my proficiency bonus.
It was only with your dex you would have to add.
Yeah, so that'll be another 3 on top of that. So that's a 14.
14 misses. As you
Shit.
go in with the amulet, going to kind of place it on him, and your actually hand goes through into the rib cage, not actually touching the creature as it quickly moves back away from you.
I'll use my bonus action to shoot him.
Okay.
Little cheeky shoot. Actually, I'm flanking right now, aren't I? Are we flanking? No. Guess
no.
No, but you still get a sneak.
Yep.
You just
Oh, so
don't get
I'm
advantage.
Okay. Fair enough. Then I'm going to shoot my crossbow at him because that's all I can do.
Okay.
My bonus action. The crossbow. There it is. Hand crossbow. 15 to hit.
15
I
to hit
assume
will
that
miss.
misses. Yep. I am useless. I am doing nothing then. That is the end of my turn.
You guys buffed its AC by killing that shadow.
Shit.
Okay, end of your turn. We'll go to where are we? This shadow here. That I believe just took its turn. Let me see. Yes, it did.
One of the shadows are dead, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This dog, which failed, so
Failed.
it's
He
going
gets.
to run.
Yep.
Attack of opportunity.
Stabby, Vincent.
If you want it, Vincent, you don't have to take it. You can just say
Nope,
it
I'm gonna let it go.
Oh my gosh.
I will also say, from metagamey side, you don't know. Well, yeah, you would actually. Well, you know that
Yeah,
the
he's
the,
used
Yeah,
Burn
'cause-
Dead
the
before.
shadows.
Oh, I've seen him use it
the
before.
shadows. But
So it's,
Oh yeah,
I
we
want
weren't
big boy.
attacking the dogs because we're gonna be able to pile drive on there.
fair enough.
Like it's to stop the break, not necessarily to get the AC the same.
Nullidan, in that case. Oh wait, no, sorry, Vincent. Oh no, that
Yeah,
he
Vincent.
went then. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nullidan,
it's-
Shoten.
All right, so that we're reset now. I don't have to worry about Mr. Man, even though I had moved 4 squares, so I have 2 more of movement that I can do. So I will move here because then I can start providing some advantage. And I will I will attempt to perform an insightful maneuver on as my bonus action on the Bone Daddy, and I will. What should it be weak to?
Psychic.
And I will make it psychic because that is
Psychic.
something. Yeah, because in fact I would make it psychic even without asking, because then I can mind sliver it with my standard action. It's got to make a DC 15 int save.
DC save. Intelligence save. That is. Where's the intelligence? What the fuck? There you go. A 2.
Crit fail. So it takes 12 psychic damage instead.
Okay.
And the next time it has to save, it has to do a minus a D4 for its next saving throw.
You're beautiful.
You're welcome.
Or actually,
Oh,
was
yeah.
that was 2d6. I thought it was only 1 and you rolled max.
No, because I'm above 5, so now it's a 2d6.
Yeah. And I was also just reading your ability. The insightful maneuver is only until your end of your turn.
Turn. Yeah.
So
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
It is.
Vincent, it is now your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use my bonus action to throw my chains around Bone Man.
Okay.
So it's a DC 16.
Oh, I also know whatever. What does this guy have any other vulnerabilities?
Oh, you would
That
know
was the
his
other-
vulnerabilities.
Yeah, it tells me that.
Sunlight.
So then I would say sunlight is a weakness.
Okay.
and in the corner you hear this cleric chuckle.
Yes.
In that case. Okay, Vincent, go ahead. Dex.
Yeah,
save.
DC.
Right, right, right.
Yeah, because that makes a big difference.
And then
Son
minus
of a-
D4. Minus D4.
Minus D4.
Yeah.
Oh,
3.
perfect. So that's
Ta-da!
19 points of damage, right?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it 2 times. And I have advantage, right? Because you are restrained.
Is this grappled or
Nope,
restrained?
it's restrained.
This is restrained, yeah.
It is
so it's
not
a-
restrained.
What?
It is condition immunities restrained.
Really?
And I'm still considering about the frightened because it also has immunity to frightened.
Remember, turn
Yeah,
that isn't a
yes, I know.
frightened. It's not a frightened effect.
uh,
It would
Well,
have
and
to
it's-
be that.
the
It's
chains
faded anyway.
begin to wrap around it, and it does the damage, but before it can really tighten, being made of bone shards, it seems to just slip through these chains. Oh,
Okay, I
it
see.
also took damage, so it's no longer frightened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was already not frightened.
When
Mhm.
I
Oh, right,
Welby.
right.
Didn't
Yeah.
Welby hit him right after it, anyways?
Yeah, Welby
Yeah,
hit him
the
anyway,
tree
so
exploded and everything.
So 15 does not hit, I assume.
Is this for Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
No, that would miss.
All right. Well, I got a second attack, so here we go.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh,
All right. That's the turn.
damn.
Max damage.
Okay,
Oh, nice.
it's your turn. Would you like to move anywhere?
No, I'm going to stay right behind Nola then. I'm good.
we'll leave the wizard in front.
This dog also failed, so he's gonna bark, 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 bark.
Yeah.
That's his
Bye,
turn.
doggos.
Okay, the big man himself is going to. Yep, you're all there. Okay. Bone Shard Cyclone. As you watch him burst into a explosion of bone fragments. Everyone needs to make a strength saving throw.
Everybody or just one? Because it's
Yeah,
a
it's-
creature.
Oh, creature. Sorry, I was reading the wrong thing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. Right, who would he see as the biggest threat right now? Malrum, you're the cleric.
All right.
He's scared of you. You made all his boys run away. That's a fail.
Nope.
Okay. So you take.
Hey, who wants to see a cleric go
3d12.
down real quick?
No.
Okay. That is. Hold on 1 second. First one. 22 points of damage.
Yep, I'm down.
Not done yet.
Oh.
And 68. This could be a actual kill.
68 isn't going to be enough to get him over.
You never know.
his
Max
full
damage.
Yeah.
control, right?
Could be.
We'll see. I am the very squishy boy.
19.
Sorry, you get to play Wilby.
You lose one death.
No,
No,
that's
you wouldn't.
all
No, you
one.
wouldn't. It's
Yeah.
all one. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And rotate damage.
Bleh.
No, he made a blur noise.
I don't think. Yeah. Wait. Hang on. Let me just. Actually, he's going to. That was that. Can't do that. Okay. Yeah. He will
Oh,
end
wait,
his
hold
turn.
on. Creature dies while enveloped.
Jeez. You're down. You're not dead.
Cool.
yet.
You're not
Nope.
dead.
I'm dead.
How are you dead?
If the creature dies while enveloped, it rises as a bone shard wraith on the next.
Yeah, you
new
haven't
moon.
Yeah,
died.
you're not dead.
Down.
You're
You
down.
got three. You got 3 death saves.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You're
Well, this
yeah.
is
So
still-
you're still good. But yeah, he is right now being poked by many bone shards. That is the end of his turn. Malrum, death save.
Okay. Let's see if I get 2 fails, boys. Because that's just a D10, yeah?
Natural
Yep.
20.
Or actually, I
Natural
can
20.
just.
That's all you want. Natural
Oh,
20.
so fucking close.
Oh.
That's
So
a
2
fail.
failures.
No, that's 1 failure,
That's
isn't
not
it?
it.
One
That's only
failure.
one.
One
No.
failure.
And that 1 would be 2.
Uh,
If he attacks you, that's also 2.
Well, no, because I'm enveloped by his
He's
fucking.
taking. He's gonna take 48
boing.
damage, so it
Oh,
automatically is another
so-
pointed.
Ah, yes, on the start. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
So 2 death
on the start
saves.
of my.
The rest
He's
of
dead.
you.
He's dead, isn't he?
No, he's
No.
still got one more.
Because
That's
it's
not a
not an
crit.
auto crit because it's not an attack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
so I
not a
get to-
melee attack.
He's got
Yeah.
one
Ooh.
death save and he's gone.
Wilby gonna use a
Does
potion
he
on him.
make a save at the end of his turn when he's down? Like, how does that work?
You can't make a save because
It
You can't
it says you can. It can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turns,
He
ending
can't,
the
though.
effect.
he cannot.
But
He
it
is-
ends the effect. So like,
No.
I don't think it stops.
Well,
you
I believe I have the
making saves,
incapacitated. I believe
Yeah.
it's the incapacitated
which
status.
automatically fails the save
Yeah, so
Mhm.
there's nothing that
because
I
it's
can
a
do. So
strength
I'm.
save, right? Yeah, you automatically fail strength and dex saves. Because if it was like a will or a charisma
Mhm.
save, that you can still make him incapacitated.
But he's unable to move or tense or anything.
Yeah.
So next round, he's dead.
Oh.
Falvor, you came in here
SpaghettiOs.
talking about TPK and you meant it.
No, I didn't. It's not happening. I'm just kidding. It was a joke. I'm getting him up.
Okay, that's its turn. Malrum, you've had your turn. Will be.
That's what we got any potions.
And I was gonna say make a all you to see if you can. I think it's clear to say that you looking over, the rest of you can clearly see that Malrum is about to die. He's about to bleed out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if
pieces.
Wilby would be, because he's raging
Oh, yeah.
currently. I don't know if it's would be Wilby's character to
All you
do
can do
that.
is play him as he's not here. So what you do with him is what you do with him.
Save the wizard is what Wilby would be saying.
Save the wizard. Save the world.
Here's the thing: he's going to be able to do damage with his bonus attack anyway, so he will still be able to rage.
Well, he's already raging, so
Right,
he
but it
doesn't have
won't.
to worry.
It won't drop the point of rage, is what I'm saying.
Just do your attacks. You'll be okay. I got you,
Yeah.
bro.
Shit.
Yeah. I think he'll just attack. And does he just gain advantage because of Noladin? Being where
Yeah.
he's at?
Right?
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool. So then he will not go reckless on his. And or I said that was normal. I'll just roll another one. So I'm assuming that hits.
24.
Yeah, the 20. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Or yeah. So 8.
Did you add your rage?
I think it's auto adding for him.
Is that the mod 3?
Yeah, I think that's the
Okay.
mod 3. Because yeah. I believe that's what that is.
Okay.
And then he will use his other attack and attack again. Another natural 20.
Another crit.
God damn,
Oh
well,
my god.
Jesus. Wilby's a goddamn god. What the
Yep.
hell?
Go ahead.
Another 13
13.
damage.
Jesus.
And Welby flies down now at at least 10 feet. He begins to hack and slash, and bone shards go flying yet again. Is Welby gonna move?
Nah, Wilby is happy right where he's at.
And then
Okay.
another pixie, right?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
God.
another pixie appears.
Hello again. And then
And then,
immediately
goodbye
dies.
again.
See you next time.
Listen.
And what save is that again?
Dex.
Deck save.
Another
Excellent.
fail.
Oh, roll the damage.
Alright, so he has to use his bonus action, so that'll be his bonus action to summon another one and make it kaboom.
Yeah.
Pixie bombs. What the hell?
Yeah. Another one force.
Another 1
damage.
point damage.
1 damage. Big numbers. Okay.
Big numbers.
And Falvor is now your
Yes.
turn.
Is it? Oh, shit.
Oh wait,
Fair enough.
it's because you went out of order last time, but now you're in order. So go ahead.
Okay, cool. Vincent, you say you're gonna save Malrum? Or shall I run over and put a potion in his mouth?
I can. Just remember, I can. That's all.
I would say.
Oh shit! No,
Yeah.
I have to because you just went, didn't you? It has to be me. Yeah, I'm gonna go use all my movements to get to Malrum, and I'll probably take an opportunity of attack. If he hasn't, and I will use my healing potion on Malrum.
Well, if you go right here, because you can go through Welby.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
flying,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he's
yeah, you're
down,
right.
so you can just walk over him.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna go here actually. So I'm still in the 5 inches, 5 feet of him.
Okay. He's
So-
gonna use some legendary actions.
Don't get
At the
cringe
start
on
of
me
his turn?
now.
What?
You can just take those whenever.
I can take.
Yeah, you
I
can
thought
do
it was
them
at the
whenever.
end of
at
turns.
the end of at end of turns. Yeah.
Was it at the end or anytime? Let me have a look. Hang on.
I mean, you could do it at the end of Welby's turn, is what that means. So
However, I just moved, so
it's not the end of your turn.
Nah.
That's the problem. Oh, oh, you're trying to say he missed his window.
Yeah.
Legendary actions can be used at any time.
Okay.
There you go then.
Some detail win or they can be used, but not all.
He's going to. Yeah, he's just gonna do a multi-attack on you, Falvar, as you move by.
It was just one attack,
Ow.
I believe, for legendaries.
It's okay, I'll take it.
Yes, you're right. So that one. 19.
Those. Actually,
Ooh,
I'm reactioning it.
okay.
Shield, motherfucker. So it misses. It misses completely.
Okay. Shield. Very nice.
Yes. Whew. And I'm now gonna feed my healing potion to Malrum. Actually, I know that he has a healing potion on him that's a greater healing.
I don't have a greater healing. I have just standards.
Oh, you just have stance. Okay, then I'll use my healing potion on him then straight away.
Okay.
You go, Malrum. That's all that matters. Let me click on my boom healing potion. Comment. You get 5 hit points back, and you're alive.
But you are still being crushed in with the bone shards, remember?
Yeah, and I'm blind and deafened, so...
Yep.
But at least you're not gonna die at the start of your turn automatically.
I really wanted to make you a skeleton.
Is that so? That's my action, right? To give him that.
Yes.
Or
To
is it a
feed
bonus?
someone.
Okay.
No, to feed someone
Yeah,
is
okay.
action.
So my bonus action. Guess I'll just do a classic Falvar move and just shoot with a fucking crossbow.
You can only do that when you make the attack action.
Oh yeah, that's true. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Yep.
What?
I can't use my crossbow unless I attack.
Then, because you used your standard action already?
Yep.
Yeah, I use my standard action to use the potion.
And it's a bonus action or a standard action for the crystal?
That was an action, I think.
That's an action. That's an
Gotcha.
attack action.
Yeah. So my bonus action, I guess, will be to. Can I? I can't really do anything silly. I was gonna say I throw my soot bomb at him to see what that does. Oh, will be type in chat. I atted him.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, can I throw my soot bomb at him?
Bonus action?
Yeah, it's a soot bomb.
If you want.
Yeah. I don't even know what it does. It's some fucking random cheap ass bomb we got from a dude. I'm gonna throw it directly in his face.
Okay, you throw it and making a ranged attack with your dex. So just normal attack, really.
Yeah, my dex plus proficiency is... So that is 15.
A 15 misses. It goes over the side and disappears.
What does it do? I want to know what it does.
You'll never know now.
Fuck! Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. End of your turn. This shadow. Yeah. We'll go there then. Action there. Next.
There he is.
This.
Bobby!
Well, there.
Here.
We need you.
Marum's dying.
What'd he do? Oh, that's right, this big fucker.
That will hit and do
Who's it hitting?
10 necrotic. This creature. Where I'm pinging. Oh, I moved it.
Oh, okay.
A little green creature that came out of me.
Yep. And it now
Oh shit.
has
Is it
taken
immune
damage.
to necrotic?
Let me check, actually. That's a good point. That's a really good point.
Or does it have a strength score?
Damage resistance necrotic. So it
Damn.
takes half
That's
that.
even that's
That's
the
even
worst.
worse. So it gets 5 points back. But thanks for telling me
And
about that.
Yeah. Well, but it also loses 1d4 strength, it looks like, right?
Uh, does it get a save? No, it doesn't. No. Okay, yeah. So I'll put that.
Roll a 4, please.
Yep. Great.
Oh, close,
Alright.
close enough though.
Okay. That's its turn. This dog will keep running. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes off the side and disappears in darkness below.
Jumps off the edge into the abyss.
And you will watch as maybe a few seconds later, shadows will begin to form up where it died, and it will zoom towards the skeletal creature. And
Oh no. +1 to its AC.
6. It will heal 10.
Oh, good thing it's not always a static AC
We just need-
bump.
We need to cripple everything and not kill it.
Okay. That's turn. Nillidan, your turn. As you watch as some of the bones that will be smashed down to the ground shoot back up and begin to reform with this energy that it seems to just came from that hellhound looking creature.
Well then.
Nice.
By the way, Welby, you've rolled 2 natural 20s while you were gone.
I did it.
Yep. And they were both reckless.
All right, I'm gonna 5, 10, 15 try to item interact with the crystal that Falvor's holding.
You want to just take it off with him?
Yeah, if I can.
Yeah. Once.
Yes. If you want to give it
And-
up, then you can just take it.
Yeah, take it.
All right, and then I would like to smash it against, or not smash, but like try to withdraw the power
Okay.
from this thing.
Make a melee attack.
Dex-based melee attack.
It would be strength for you.
Strength for me?
Whatever you're good at. Right?
He
Well-
gets dexterity because he's a rogue, right?
I am a rogue. I do use dexterity.
I mean, I'm trying to touch him. I'm not trying to like punch through him. I'm also like trying to do the touch attack. Is what I was.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Ooh.
All right. So what I'm gonna just use is the it's a +5, so I'm just gonna use my silver kunai
Okay.
a roll because it's the same plus then. So 16,
Miss.
and if that's the case,
Yeah, bullshittery. Let's go.
I should have moved to get advantage easily. Instead, like I grabbed the crystal and moved back, but I
Mhm.
didn't call that, so I don't get that. But what I can do is
You gonna use luck?
Or actually, if I am up, I will not make him use luck. I will just I could channel divinity it, I believe, if we want that.
we definitely want to try to hit. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to hit it.
Then I will just use my last channel divinity to give the war god's blessing. So
Nice.
using, if
Plus
I have
10.
my reaction,
Oh wait.
then I will.
No, you are blinded and deafened. You don't know what's happening right now.
Oh, true enough, true enough. So I don't know what's going on.
Never mind.
Never mind.
You have no idea what's happening.
I'm just here. Forgot about that.
All right. So if that was gonna miss, we will use a luck.
Yes.
That will hit.
Nice.
Very nice. Okay, let me pull something up.
We automatically win, right? That's how it works.
Roll me 6d6.
It's like a Pokeball.
Just sucks it in.
You got to hit A and B quickly.
Meddling effect.
And then that gets doubled to 23. No, 26.
Sheesh.
Okay. As soon as the amulet touches the skeleton, you watch as parts of it will just immediately start to turn into dust as you watch dark energies begin to form out of its bones and seek into this amulet. And he will writhe. "Urgh!"
For purposes of determining if I can add if future uses, or I don't know, but was there like a damage type? Did it seem to like siphon it, or
Make an
like
Arcana check.
Okay.
And we pass this crystal around like a hot potato. Just do it multiple times a turn.
Arcana 18. From what you could see with an 18, it just seemed to sap this creature of its magical nature.
Okay. I think, and besides, you already said it was like vulnerable or you doubled it, so I don't know if adding vulnerability to the effect. I don't even know the effect, so that okay. All right, so I have a bonus action left. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't. I have mage armor on. Oh wait, that's why my AC is no. God, I didn't add the bonus to the mage armor. Oh well, whatever. I will keep that in mind from going forward. I will move back first. And I'm sorry, I'm just reminding myself which ones are bonuses and which one are not bonus actions. I think that will actually be the end of my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it will take a legendary action. And 24. I'm guessing that very hits. Nolan.
Yeah, that would hit.
You're gonna do some funny shit?
That's what I'm looking. I can make him re-roll. I'm just trying to see. I mean, he rolled, it looks like a 17. So yeah, let's have him re-roll. I'll use a luck.
Okay. 22.
Oh, fuck.
You got one more left.
Yeah, we'll use the last one.
Okay. 11.
Yeah, we'll go with the 11. He misses.
Okay. He goes into swipe and you manipulate the chances, quickly dodging out of the way after he just misses your head. Very nice. But you are out of luck.
Correct.
And after that, your turn. This shadow will go with... that is 1. 6. Let's see. Can't do that. Nope. It's going to go invisible.
What? The big bone man's going invisible.
Those shadows.
No, the shadows.
Oh, I was going to say.
Okay. What is everyone's passive perception?
11.
11.
15.
15, yeah.
Okay, you all see this shadow approaching you. It just seems to disappear. And that is its turn. Actually, that is a... Yep, so it can take its action. and move here. That's its turn. Nillidan. Nope, sorry. Vincent.
All right. I'll bonus action, seeing as I can't restrain him technically, I will use the chains on him again. So you can roll a
Okay.
DC 16.
So you're just trying to do the damage.
Mm-hmm. It's like I'm whipping him with the chains instead, I guess. And you've saved, so I will Eldritch Blast you. 22 for 13.
That will hit.
Nice.
And
22 for 10.
Holy shit.
woo!
Some good ass rolls.
23.
And I'm going to back up 3 spaces. And that'll be my turn.
Hey, wait a second, Vincent. Oh, no, man. I was just wondering, you're at an advantage because Wilby's flanking.
Well,
Not
no.
with the
No,
ranged attack.
no.
Not that.
I was
It
a
a
space
ranged attack,
behind,
wasn't it? Yeah.
and I'm ranged too, yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I'm going to move back 15 feet, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. This mastiff. Where are you? There you are.
Top right corner.
1, 2,
I'll leap off
3,
the edge.
4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2. Bye.
Oh my god.
Well, they don't. I don't think they. I guess that's your call.
All they have to do is run away, right?
Yeah, they have to use.
Yep.
They must use their action to run. But if they can't run, then they take the dodge action.
Mm-hmm. And they are jumping to their deaths. And, well, I'd say you wouldn't see this. I'm going to say Nillidan. Make a Arcana check. Or a religion check.
Do you want me to switch it to a religion?
Whichever, Arcana or religion.
I did Arcana 20.
Okay. You can clearly see the fact that these or whatever they are, these dog-like entities, as well as these shadows, seem to be extremely connected to whatever this creature is in front of you. Something is returning out of them back to this creature, and by them jumping to their deaths, you can see that whatever this creature is, it has a hold on them as well.
Gotcha. And us damaging it hasn't been hurting that hold?
Nope.
Gotcha.
That is
It's Big Boy Bone Daddy's turn.
1 second. Need to find the doggy.
It also jumps off the edge, killing itself? Yeah. Monkey see, monkey do.
And then it'll do King's Tax. 2d6. That is a 7.
7.
Not bad, not bad. Okay. Now its turn. First things first, let's see if it gets its recharge back. It does not. Be thankful.
Ooh.
And it will use... Yeah, I'm going to use this.
Oh, Jesus.
That is a 5. That is not good. So, 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. And it will then end its turn there. Malrum, your turn.
Ed,
What? Oh,
I'm immediately because
Yeah.
I take 48. So unless all ones happen, I am immediately down.
48.
Yeah, no.
You're back unconscious.
Yep.
Fuck.
Welby, your first turn technically.
Hey, how about a swing by axe at
Can
it?
can we pull Malrum out of the bone cyclone?
You
If
could,
we do a
if you use your action to like get him out of there, you could.
Wait, what's a bone cyclone?
That's what's been destroying Malrum. Right next to you. You saw him
Is
getting
it-
left in bone.
There's
Oh.
a cyclone directly on top of him that's just doing loads of damage.
Okay, I'll use one of my actions to shove him 5 feet away from me. Or one of my attacks.
Okay. So you throw Malrum. Yeah. Malrum, move
I'll
your
just-
token.
I'll fly down and kick him out of the bone thing and then turn around and swing at this guy. Or a 20.
That will hit.
14 slashing. And
Shit.
then right above, or I guess right here, yeah, and that little blue pig is where I want my little egg to pop up.
A little egg. 1 second. Okay. That there. Him takes
Oh, the gift disappeared.
15.
DM
1
grunts.
second.
EM cast groan.
Okay, now it's working. Thank God. Let me just replace these real quick, as my IPAs stopped working for some reason.
They're running on beer?
Yep, they're running on beer.
I fixed it.
Okay, so instead of a little fairy, it's eggs. Even better.
Oh yeah, it's a little owl egg.
Being fast. And then you get a pixie, right?
No, it's an egg.
An
Yeah,
egg.
he's flavored it as an egg.
Oh, well, here's a pixie, but it's an egg. Where do you want it? Right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want this pixie. Okay, here, pixie.
And it's 5-4. Fail a dex 16 save.
Yep. Let me just move these through. Back to will be. And then a dex save for the king. That is a 14. God, he cannot win
Failure.
against these things.
He's rolled
And-
2 1s for this, and now
Roll damage.
he
It's
did.
5.
It was 5.
Oh, 5.
Then I think these two as well make a save.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anything within 5 feet.
You right. Then -5 to you. Doggo makes a dex. Fail. And actually, oh, wrong one. Let me bring up the shadow. Doggo takes 5. That failed as well.
It's time for breakfast, you bastards!
15 damage from a fucking pixie.
Well,
There's no pixies.
They're
Egg.
dropping off the egg. How's that sound? Like the pixie just like drops off the
Explosion.
egg for you.
Oh,
Explosion.
out of game, you might want to tell him what he has been seeing if these things die. Remember?
Oh yeah, they give AC.
They like reattach. Not only can they heal if the dogs go, but the ghosts seem to reinforce the bones.
So if the shadows
Cool.
die, AC goes up. If the dogs die, healing happens.
Okay,
Is that your turn?
that's it.
Okay. This creature.
Is it fighting the shadow that's now been attacking it?
It is not. But nice try. It needs to roll a D5, a D6, sorry. Wait, what? Oh, D8, sorry. That's a 1, does not get possession back. It is going to make its way over. 6. for you, Malrum. And yep, you're the closest guy there.
Did you go 6
Remember,
squares?
it should have been a dash actions worth away.
Yeah, he went a
Was it?
dash.
I thought it was 6 squares away. Hang on.
Yeah, but it was here.
His last
that?
action, his movement should have been a
400.
dash actions worth of
1, 2,
movement.
3, 4. I can go sideways. Right.
No, but what we're saying is when he was depossessed, he needed to move a dash actions worth away. So
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
you didn't move him far enough potentially the first time if that's the case.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be fair. 1, 2.
But yeah,
Say
so
that.
he
2,
yeah,
3,
and then
4,
he would be
5,
able to get
6
into
there.
this.
So that
Oh,
would
and yeah,
that would have been in
With
movement,
his-
and then another 6 there for his action.
perfect.
Falvor, your turn. As it looks like this creature, and I'd say Falvor and Wilby can see that this creature intends to, kill Malrum
Malrum. Yeah.
while he's down. He's going for those death saves.
So Malrum's no longer inside the cyclone, right?
No, he used an action.
So
to
that means
get rid of
that
it.
means he won't be death or blind, right? Or will he still be death or blind?
He is deaf and blind when he's unconscious.
But I mean, when he gets up.
Yeah,
Theoretically, as long as his ears and
Yeah.
eyes still work.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Is it okay to use my bonus action to get a potion of healing from him? Because I know he has one,
No,
and then
and that-
force feed him.
It would be an action to search someone.
Yeah, but I know where he keeps them because I've seen him put him on his belt all the time.
It doesn't matter, dude. You're searching
Because I've
someone.
tried to steal them from him. Okay. Even though
roll-
I've seen him.
Roll a
put-
d20. Just roll a d20 for me. Let's see how lucky you
Okay.
are.
A 12.
12.
That would have
Above
been
a
making
10.
it known where I keep my potions and everything in case something like this does happen.
we already talked about it the first game I was in. Everyone needs a personal pick-me-up potion, and you need to know where it is.
But you rolled over a 10. I'm going to say, yeah, okay. You know where it
Okay.
is. You can get it with
Cool.
the bonus action.
Awesome. Then I'm gonna use my full action to give him my full turn to give him the potion of healing.
Okay. Roll the for the potion.
Come on. A 10.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very
That's
nice.
pretty good.
Very
You
good.
did it.
Mark off that potion as well.
Yep, I did.
I'm going to use my movement as well to come and stand. I take damage from. Actually, no, I'm going to stay there because I'll take damage if I move.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action. Aww. And he will claw. You're in range.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to claw at you.
Yeah.
That is a 16.
That misses.
Ooh, okay. Misses. This shadow will make its way up. Get up here, and
Are you going to lay a hand on him?
you.
Ah,
18.
I'm gonna shield.
Okay. Mark it
Yeah.
off.
I'm doing it. I didn't mark off my first one, so I'll do it again. Do.
And next, this creature will 1, 2, 6. Then use action to get up to you, Wilby.
Hello.
And I believe that's at the top of the round. Yes, it is. At this point, as you were coming here to this place, you felt those tremors getting stronger and stronger, and you begin to hear that same noise that you heard coming here of rocks moving and twisting as that gigantic creature you saw before moved its way through. Again, this time, now much more powerful as you are quite literally above it. Everyone make a dex save.
Oh no.
And I'm assuming I have Or
You're already on the ground, right?
yeah, I'm prone.
So you're fine. And this is a DC 8. Oh my god. You rolled terribly.
EC8, I made it, right?
Falvor, you're fine. Nillidan, you get knocked down prone.
Okay.
And it is now that creature. It's going to take a swipe at you, Nillidan, with advantage. Now.
Hey, do all the creatures have to roll, or are they fine?
They're floating.
They're fine. They're floaty creatures and stuff.
I'm
What
pretty
about
sure that they're immune.
Oh, that one. That one.
No.
What
Hang
about the
on.
puppies and that gross bitch?
Let me just check. I'm pretty sure they're okay. The green guy is okay. The puppies. The puppies do need to roll.
Good.
That's fine.
Fuck.
That's fine.
Fuck.
Yep, they're fine.
And the Bone Daddy
He's fine. He's got immunities.
to prone.
I believe so. Let me check.
Many of you went prone.
It's like, I'm in this realm. I do everything.
Condition
Oh
abilities,
shit!
Charmed, exhausted, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained,
There you go.
stunned, and
good.
unencumbered.
Yeah, so
Just kind of a beast.
Yep.
So, does with the what did I get earlier on that arcane check with the crystal? Have we fulfilled? Is it like filled?
Nope. You get the sense you need to kill this creature until it dies.
Understood.
That is a 20 to hit, which I'm guessing hits you.
Where is it? You said a 20 hits?
Yeah. You, Nillidan.
Yeah, I have AC 15 now. If I shield, that won't be enough. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 1 second. Up.
Wait.
Up.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see it now.
6 necrotic damage. And roll a d4. That is a 2. So subtract that.
All right. And then how long is the strength reduced?
until you finish a shorter long.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Next. This creature will attack you, Wilby.
Miss.
That's a miss. Wow. It will, however, begin to make its way through all of you guys. If you wish to take attack of opportunity, you may.
It flew through the bowed circle?
Mm-hmm.
Idiot.
Hmm.
I'm not going to
You
attack
know what?
it.
Actually,
You know what happens?
I will attack,
Ooh.
Oh, shit. Orchestra.
but yes, Warcaster. And since I know that,
Let's go.
So what I'm actually going to do is basically right above his head, since I still remember Nolladin saying that he has a thing. Alright, let me read Warcaster and make sure I can do this shit.
It can only be a spell that targets that creature.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, no. I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to go to the toilet.
Guess a spell at that creature. I must target only that creature. Yeah, I can't do the daylight.
Have you got a whole person or anything?
Wrong, but I do, but it's not a
Oh, it's not a. Yeah.
human, so that wouldn't work. And Yeah, because I can only really freaking damage it.
Yeah, damage it. It'll be fine. Go ahead.
I'm back.
Huh. Actually, I won't take it. I'll save my reaction. And I did not cast Crusader's Mantle.
Nillidan, you are beginning to be surrounded. It is your turn. And actually,
Yeah.
at the start of your turn, he will make a legendary action.
Fuck.
And he will... Yeah, he's just going to claw at Wilby. 14.
It's a
Nope.
miss.
That's his second one, right?
Yep.
Okay. Keeping tabs.
From what you've seen, he's been able to do this 2 times every few seconds.
There's 2 legendary actions. It's good to know.
My turn?
Yep.
All right, we'll use half my movement to stand up, and I will use my action to try to hit him with the crystal again.
Oh, hell yeah.
20.
20. That would hit, but seeing what you did last time to him, he's going to cast Shield.
I'll cast Counterspell.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Technically speaking, can he also use a reaction for...
No, he
also
used
a
his
control?
reaction.
He
to
used his
shield.
reaction for shield.
That
Yeah,
is
shield
true.
is a reaction.
Yep, that's true. But yes, you will counterspell. What level counterspell?
It's 3, so it automatically.
Yeah, it
works on
automatically.
shield.
Yep. Yeah, so you watch him go to bring up a force field around him to protect himself, but you rend the magic from the air, making a gap, and do the 6d6, and then double.
Is this
30.
okay, then man, you
4.
did roll advantage.
Yeah, 34.
Okay.
Is he looking
Again. On your turn, you can make an insight check. The entire side of this creature begins to fall away as it touches, and it screams in agony again. But what else would you like to do?
I think I'm going to bonus action Misty Step to get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Cleric? Or you just don't like being in the middle of a fight? What?
Mwah, mwah.
You're up next, Vincent.
Okay.
Let me see where my range is on this.
Well, as he moves, I'm gonna whip this bad boy with some chains, so you can DC. Throw DC 16.
Well, where you going?
I Misty
Misty
Step,
Step.
so I
And
had to
Skin
pull
out.
away because like they were surrounding me. I was gonna get fucked.
So that's 19 points of damage.
yep.
Because it comes from the original roll still, right?
Yep.
And then I'm going to back up 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
Jesus.
Is that the end of your
Hang on.
turn, Illidan?
Nope.
Yeah, that was the end of my turn.
Okay. Vincent.
So anyways, I'm going to back up a little bit more. Another 15. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast him 2 times.
God damn. That Eldritch Blast.
24 for 10.
Hits. Oof.
24 for 7.
Oh shit!
Damn,
Jeez.
son.
Let's go, Vincent.
And
Not messing around.
that's everything but my reaction, so that's my turn.
Nice.
Okay. The 2 beams of light, purplish hue, hit the creature, and you watch as parts of its other side of the rib cage get blasted off, kind of hitting you in the face will be a little bit. this shadow dog will, seeing Vincent over and over again begin to pile on this on its master, it will come to 6. Move there for its action.
Just one?
Creature. 6. Sorry, one what?
No, I'm nothing. I'm being sarcastic.
No. Can't get you there. So yeah, it'll use its action to get 1, 2, 3, 4 around you. And it's its turn. Okay. The big guy. Roll a d6. Actually, I rolled 2d6. First one does not get that back. Second does get that back. Okay. It will first, seeing it being surrounded and hit over and over again, it will also Misty Step.
I would counterspell, but I can't. I used my reaction on my turn, so.
And it will point a finger towards you, Nullidan, after you've hit it twice now with that that strange amulet.
Yeah.
And it will do the same thing to you that it did to Malrum.
It didn't gain that back though, did it?
It didn't,
Yeah.
yeah.
What?
It
He's-
just did. He rolled for it.
Yeah, I rolled a
Oh,
6.
I thought it was the one. Was the
No, that
Oh,
was to bring back more summon more
Gotcha.
shadows.
yeah.
So roll me a strength saving throw. Oh, you were also down in strength as well.
I am. That's not good. I don't think I have any reactions that I can do to help with this. So.
If anyone's got anything to help, now's the time.
I think he's too far away for me to do anything.
I can't do shit either.
You got this. That's
Yeah,
my
no, I
help.
can't help.
If you got anything, Nillidan, this is the time.
I'm looking. No more portents left that would help Lux out. Clockwork Amulet doesn't help here. I'm within range of it, so yeah. 4. I don't have advantage. I don't know why. I forgot to toggle it off.
4. Okay. So, first things first, you take 3d12. 15. This would be 15 slashing damage. And then 6. Then you take another 28.
Oof. Yeah, I'm down.
You're down. And you're also blinded, deafened. And you're going to take more damage on the start of your turn. Okay. At this point, he will come across and say to the rest of you, as Nillidan falls,
You should have taken the deal.
Fuck you.
and yep, that's his turn. This shadow will move in. Make an attack on you, will be.
Is
14.
the one bone card over
It's a
here
miss.
gone then?
Yes. That's a miss. Okay. Malrum, finally, your turn again.
Nice. He gets to go.
You get a turn. You are prone right now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stand up and kind of
Wait,
see what's.
are these shadows flying real quick?
I don't know if they're. Hang on. Are they flying or just hovering?
You didn't make them do dex saves, so I assume they're flying.
Oh,
Well,
I mean, it's like I'm 10 feet up. I guess it could reach me, but
I'm debating whether I want to use my other channel divinity, but we're kind of getting surrounded here.
No,
I
they do
mean,
not
or
fly. They
daylight.
just kind of hover.
Okay.
So could they? Oh,
They could still attack Will, but he would be 5 feet away from them. They're 5 feet, and he's 5 feet away for 10
They're
feet
just
high.
jumping to touch me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have two things that I could do. Because I can either do a nuke. I can either do my nuke and then try to save.
I will say, Malram, the last time you did that, these creatures disappeared, and this creature seemed to get stronger or harder to hit.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm worrying about.
And there are
Maybe-
there are 6 of them on the field.
Well, and I can't cast. I can't do 2 spells in the same turn.
I mean, none of them have taken damage, right? Some of them have.
Some have, yeah. But
I say-
his thing doesn't do
It'd be
damage to
like-
them. It just instantly kills them, like instantly.
Oh.
yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
the
it's
turn
just
dead, the destroy dead just pops them.
Yep.
Mhm.
yeah.
And that would be 6 AC he gets.
Yeah, so I won't do that. So right on, because I'm assuming he's within 60 feet of me.
Yep.
He is. So,
Sunbeam him.
oh, it's not going to be Sunbeam, but he still isn't going to like it.
Oh, fair enough.
Daylight.
Yep, daylight.
Nice.
So, this is from a point I choose within range. So I think just right above his head,
Okay.
right above Mr. Bone Daddy's head, I'm just going to point and yeah, I'm going to cast daylight.
And is that
There basically is no save for it. It just appears above his head.
it doesn't do any damage though, right?
No, it is literally just the daylight spell.
Yeah, you said he was weak
And-
to daylight, so
Mhm.
that's why.
It doesn't do any damage, so it won't do any damage to him, but it will make him do disadvantage on everything.
Ooh.
Yeah, so right on his Kanogan, he now has the daylight spell.
And what
to
radius
deal
is
with.
that?
Anything within 60 feet,
Is
Is-
full light.
bright
And-
light, and then another 60 of dim.
So could someone mark 60 feet around him? Because in that radius he had
You could just-
disadvantage on
You
everything.
could just give him an aura.
Oh, you're right. Wait, no, it'll move with him. The daylight doesn't move.
Here. Then we'll just. How about we just do this? Shadwink! Big ass tokens on the field.
Oh my
Give
god.
that token an aura.
Yes. Close that up.
Beautiful.
There you go. So in that radius, he has disadvantage on everything. Anything else, Malram? You want to stand up?
Oh yeah, I stood up.
Okay.
Just taking half my movement. And I don't think I really, because I believe that is a bonus, but I'm probably gonna die soon again anyway. Actually, well, I can't do that because that's a level 1 spell.
Tap this green bitch.
I can't,
Fuck.
or else I would. I have to take an attack action in order to use
yeah.
my War Priest.
Is that your turn then?
Yep. I'm just standing there now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that'll be turn.
I need to check something.
Are all these guys at
The
disadvantage with
shadows
the-
are now at disadvantage.
Nice.
Hang
What
on,
about
let
the
me check
doogies?
dogs. Let me check. The dogs have now disadvantage.
Excellent.
Let
Damn,
me check the
son.
green. He's fine.
Ooh.
Okay, you gave disadvantage to everything. Jesus.
Yay, daylight!
That's your
Here
turn.
comes
And
Will
it's not
be.
a
sun.
concentration spell, so it's just there.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna disengage, and then I'm gonna fly up around to the sky and say, "It's bright as shit over here. We're gonna kill your ass." And then I'm gonna make an egg appear just right behind him.
Okay. A strange-looking pixie delivers an egg.
No pixies.
God damn it, that token.
Yeah.
Move to the back. In fact, can I put that in a different layer? Damn it.
Maybe just made the
oh, wait.
pixie glow.
It doesn't matter. He made a token glow. He was trying to move it to the back, a different layer.
Yeah, but I'm more about the actual aura around it.
Oh, here. We can just.
Yeah, thank you.
He
Yeah,
has the
you just
token with
delete
him.
us this for a second while you do what you need to.
Okay. Pixie is there. Okay, what are you doing, Wilby? Oh, wait, I need to make a deck save for him. He fails again. Apparently
For
this
6.
goddamn pixie and egg is way too powerful for him.
Well, there's no pixies, so that's it.
The egg is too powerful. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, I hit the button.
Okay. The green person will now. Yep, take an attack on you, Malram. He will. Yeah. Okay. This creature begins to move its hands in the air, and your arm begins to pull back away from your body, and the bones inside your arm, they feel like they're trying to escape your own body and are drawn to this creature. Make me a Constitution saving throw, or have your arm bones be ripped out of the body.
On save. Oh yeah, I'm good at those.
Apparently
Nope.
No, you're not.
I'm so
Okay.
good at them. Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so you take 2d6.
This is enough to kill you.
10?
Fuck.
Oh my god!
That is max damage on one.
Yep, I'm
That's it.
done skis again.
And this creature also heals 5 points.
I don't think it's been damaged.
It has by
He
the
was to break.
shadow.
Yeah.
And it's going to now move over to you, Salvo.
That's fine.
It is now your turn.
Yep. I'm happy being surrounded by all these assholes. Alright, I guess I'll just search Malram again. I mean, do I have to even do a bonus action now that I know exactly where the potion is?
Well, Malram, how many potions do you have?
One
had
more.
two.
I had
Yeah.
two.
One more?
Yeah.
You can do it again if you want.
Yeah, I guess I fucking do. So I will feed him the healing potion.
You're like, this fucking
Please.
guy.
Well, I don't know what else to do other than keep
Like,
my cloak
fucking-
up.
Look, when we started this
Like-
campaign, Malram has always been the one that goes down, okay? Always.
I know. I know.
I thought
Since day one.
Yep.
5 hit
Yeah.
points. There you
Back
go.
at 5.
Can I just stand there with my arms spread, hoping everything attacks me instead of Malrum?
You can try and say something to try and get their attention if you want, or do something.
What can I do? Can I use it? So can I use a bonus action, or can I not?
No, but you can say something that could get their
Okay.
attention.
I don't really know what to say to shadows. Fuck you all, and I'm just gonna put my middle fingers up. That's right, middle fingering ghosts. That's
Okay.
what I'm doing.
Make me a
Bunch of bony bastards.
just make me a intimidation check.
Intimidation. 9.
You don't know if it's effective, but they don't look really that, cared about it. This creature will take an attack on you, Falvo.
Okay, that's fine. I want them all to attack me.
First one.
A
Natural
natural 20.
2 natural 20s.
Eh.
That's cute.
So you take 15 points of damage, roll a d4, and you go down freeing your strength.
No.
So just
No, I
that.
don't want to.
Wait. Oh, it double crit. Oh god.
Yep.
Yeah.
So even if I
Yeah.
had disadvantage,
Yeah.
but I had flanking and all that, so
Mhm.
it's
And that's its turn. Next. This will 5, 10, 30. Go there. Next. This will 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep. It's going to make an attack on you, Nillidan.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
He's down.
Yeah. It's a
That's a
13.
13.
Misses.
Which misses
What a dumb ghost.
this creature. Go there. Can't get to. Oh wait, yeah, it can. Make an attack on you. Will be disadvantage. Misses. Nillidan, death save.
I'm 15 feet in the air, so.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Nillidan, death save.
Fail.
That's a fail. Vincent, you're being surrounded by dogs.
Yes, I am. And the party's going down fast. Okay, well, I'm gonna take opportunity from the first one
Okay.
at disadvantage, right?
Yep.
So you go ahead.
When it loads, come on, roll 20. There you go. That is a
So no.
9.
Okay, that's a miss. And then I will go here, and I'm going to let you take opportunity with the second one.
Okay, risky. That is a nope.
6 misses as well. So
Yep.
that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think I want to go. Hang on a second. I'm going to have to. And then, anyways, I use my bonus action back on Bone Daddy. So that's a DC 16.
Very
Which
nice.
is rolling at disadvantage now.
He
Yeah.
is. 16.
Oh, he
Oh.
he makes her. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, because I feel like we're in trouble, I'm actually going to stop one more back right here. And I'm going to lift up, and I will engulf in flames, and I will fly 40 feet towards Bone Daddy, and I will cast Hellfire Blitz.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Is that a save?
That's another 16 save, yeah. At disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
So that's
2.
24.
Woo!
is there anything else that this?
Hang on.
Oh. Is there anything else that happens with that?
No, not really. I do the damage through everybody, but I just wanted to do it.
Okay, Vincent, at the end of your round, make me an insight check.
Oh yeah, there's a 5-foot wide path of hellfire burning behind me. It continues
Oh,
burning
damn.
for a number of turns equal to my spellcasting ability modifier, which is what, 6 or 7?
You tell me.
8. No, it'd be 5, right? Charisma? 5, my bad.
Okay.
But he's stood in fire right now.
Technically, yes.
So does he take additional damage?
On,
No.
I'm not sure.
On
Yeah, 1d6.
nice. And he's in 2 squares, right? So does that mean he takes 2d6?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
1 second.
And what was the other thing you were telling me?
I'm just getting this.
You need to do an insight check.
Yes.
And I'll add a d4 to that because of my talisman.
Damn, that's badass.
Let's go. Save there. This. Okay.
So 18 on the insight.
Yeah. 18. Okay. Looking at this creature, it looks, hurt. It looks very damaged. And you can tell that it is almost there. It is almost dead. Now could you make me a intelligence check? Or wisdom. It's up to you.
That's a 15.
15? You know that your mission here was to absorb this creature's life force into the amulet. If this creature dies any other way, it might not be successful.
All right. I'm going to tell Welby to grab the amulet off of Nolden's body, if he's able to.
Okay.
Need to save Millerton.
And that's it. That's my turn.
1, 2. Yep. It can't. It's going to have to go through the fire. Oh, it also takes another bit of damage. God damn it, light.
Here. I will just be over here for now.
Yeah. Let's just say that.
Yeah, we know everything's.
Roll a d6 as it goes through the fire.
It needs to do a
It should do a dex save, yeah.
Oh.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
disadvantage. 15 to beat.
Nope.
So it is 3.
3 damage.
That is 1, 2,
Damn,
4, 5.
that spell is really fucking cool, Vincent.
Next.
Thank you.
1, 2, 4,
How far
5,
is it?
6. Another dex save. Nope. Roll again.
Roll again, okay. Another 3.
Damn it.
Another 3. And it's going to use its action. 2, 3, 5, 6. Actually, it's going to stand in the fire.
Oh shit.
Okay, his turn.
Suicidal doggy.
I rolled 2d6. First one. That's a fail. Second, that's also a fail. Thank God. And he will. Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah. Misty Step. And then move 6. There.
Holy shit.
So he would be out of daylight over there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unless it's because there's also another 60 feet added on to.
For the dim light, yeah.
Yeah, it's
For the
still
dim.
dim light.
It's only bright like that effects. Well, hang on, let me check. I believe so, anyway. It doesn't say, it just says as it is in daylight.
That spell is perfect against undead.
I'll say it doesn't at a disadvantage anymore, but it will have damage, the boost in damage.
Mhm.
Still. So let's with its action, it's gonna use polymorph, and yeah, and instead it transforms into what looks to be a bull-like creature. Let me just move that out of the way. Why can't I grab you? There you go. And instead, there it is. Okay, that's its turn. This shadow will make an attack
Oh,
on you.
yeah. Hey.
Yep.
It cast Misty Step, but should it be able to also polymorph?
Misty Step's a
Unless-
bonus action.
Yeah, but it's a leveled spell still.
Yeah,
You
the rules are
He's technically
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
it can do a cantrip and a spell, but it can't do double spells. That's what's been kind of fucking me this
Caught
entire
me.
time.
Yeah, you caught me out on that. In that case, just gonna. Is anyone in 60 feet of it? See,
Hell
I-
no.
Salvo in 60 feet? Yeah, he is.
I am.
Ooh, is Malram in 60 feet?
No. No.
Yeah. Yes, you are.
No, he's not.
He's gonna do a firebolt at you.
I've got my arms spread wide, remember?
That doesn't hit
That
anyway.
doesn't hit. You watch as a flash of light goes past your face. It doesn't bother you.
Oh my god, that was a
I-
2? Shit.
God. Thank fucking
And-
God.
Malram, now your turn.
Run away, Malra.
Heal me, Malram.
You're away from me, that's the thing.
Healing Word has, what, 60?
Yeah, you're just out of my range. It's the
Yeah.
issue.
You can move. Oh, but you'll take damage.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the
if they
thing.
hit.
It's a bonus
If they
spell.
hit.
Yeah. Also, yeah, if they hit.
They are a
that's
disadvantage. They are a
damage.
disadvantage. This guy isn't, though.
Mm,
The green guy, so you're going to have to stick in his attack zone.
okay. So then, yeah, so what I'll go ahead and do
Or just
is...
disengage.
What?
If-
Oh, there we go. I'll take the... We'll see if he can hit me. So I'll go ahead and move right there.
Ooh, I'm on the dog. The shadow. And
Disadvantage.
8.
Thank
That's
God.
a miss.
Ooh.
And yeah, we'll go ahead and cast Healing Word. We'll go ahead and cast Healing Word on... yeah.
Noden?
Yep, on Noladin. I will also upcast it to a level
Ooh.
2 spell.
Ooh.
So 10 points of healing.
You're back up.
Gosh.
And oh hey, look, my little friend is right in front of me and I still have an action. I wonder what would happen if I said poke.
Mm.
Jesus. That will hit. And
Oh, that should have been the D8 instead of, because I still have my shield and everything.
what?
Sorry. So
Ugh.
it's not the natural 20, but 11 points of damage. Not
11. Okay.
yeah, because I accidentally clicked my two-handed one instead of one-handed because I have a shield, and I can't do a two-handed strike. I don't think.
Not with the shield.
As you
But don't
hit
you
this
have 2
creature,
attacks?
do you have 2 attacks?
No, I only have one.
Okay. As you hit this creature, it will kind of turn around as you kind of slice into the back of it.
Gross.
Yeah, you're ugly.
And Wilby, now your turn. Your prey has just escaped you.
Yeah, I also lost my rage, so I'm gonna
Ooh.
fly this away. Oh, that's the light. I'm gonna fly this away for 60 feet. And then I'm gonna pull out another spell scroll and go into another rage.
Welby, you need the fucking thing.
We're not killing it, Wilby. We're not killing it.
Welby, you need the fucking thing from all this.
Vincent did tell you.
You
Okay.
can just come pick me up.
Okay.
Where'd the thing go? So what did you cast?
I guess I dash back to Daladin and pick up the thing.
I'll say you can go there, retcon that, and go back and move over there if you want.
Well, he doesn't really even know what's happening. But yeah, so I guess we'll just go and dash that away.
Okay. Make me a investigation check to see if you can find the thing. And this will be.
I mean, he's
your-
alive. He's alive, so
Oh
I'll
yeah,
just...
he's alive.
I just,
so you're right.
yeah, I'm like, eh.
Give me the thing! And then, so if that's my action, then I guess I can only go to here.
Okay.
It's an item interaction.
No. So you can move how much? How much can you fly?
60 feet.
4, 5. Okay,
and he's
yeah. It's item interaction, so you can just you can keep moving.
Okay, then I will dash.
Okay. And that's your turn. The green guy. Roll a d6 for him. Ooh, I think he might get it back.
No.
If it does, it's usually 5 or 6.
It's a 6. He needs a 6. He doesn't get it
Oh,
back.
thank God.
Okay, he is going to... Malrum, you just hit him. He's going to turn, look at you, and do the same thing he did last time. Roll me a strength save.
You mean a con save?
Constitution save, sorry, yes.
Come on. Yes, that makes it.
That
Cool.
succeeds.
Yep.
Nice.
And
I'm too hardy this time.
actually going to take an opportunity from both of you.
Oh. Okay. Oh, this. And it's not a humanoid, right?
No.
Yeah. I'm gonna stab the shit out of it.
Okay.
Fuck this little asshole. We'll use my dagger of venom actually. I know it doesn't get the venom on it, but
yeah.
That is 16.
16 will hit.
Nice. That's 8 damage then.
8 damage.
And I'm assuming a 10 does not hit.
That will not hit.
I don't
You
think
got,
I'm going to be using a guiding strike it.
When it was moving away from us, though, wasn't we technically flanking it?
Well, you also have advantage. Oh no, not on that thing. Never mind.
Because it was here, so you'd have an advantage, right?
I don't know.
Does that work on reactions?
I have no idea.
Well, flanking is just a status, but it's really, but it has to.
But he has to
move away.
leave. Yeah,
Yeah,
he has to leave
so-
Just
your.
to leave.
Falvor
yeah.
would have advantage, and then once it leaves from me, I wouldn't have advantage.
Yes, you're right.
But-
so Falvor got advantage.
But
You didn't.
Falvor also gets his sneak attack.
Oh,
Yes.
shit, I do.
Oh wait, can you get sneak attack on reactions?
Anytime
I do,
yeah.
he attacks with
Okay.
advantage, I think.
Well,
Or
then-
Yeah, once per round, he gets his
Oh,
sneak
I
attack.
rolled 3 natural ones.
Oh,
Damn.
Okay.
What the
But
fuck?
at any rate, I'm going to elect that I do hit because Wargrod's
Ooh.
blessing, so
Ah.
or guiding strike
Okay.
because I'm not going to be using my nuke. I don't think.
Yeah, so you
So
can
that
take
puts me down
12,
to
right?
0.
You
No,
can
so
do,
that's just an immediate plus 10 to.
mhm.
That's just an immediate plus 10 to my ability. So that's now a 20 to hit.
And how much damage?
It was 12.
Well,
And I extra 3
Okay.
from my sneak, remember?
yeah, I did that.
I can't believe I
guys-
rolled 3 natural ones.
From what you can see, what you just did, moving away from you guys, it looks like you pretty much almost killed it, or at least took it down to below half of what it would usually be. Jesus. Falvor, your turn.
I'm rolling like ass this game.
You were
also
violated
playing-
by a ghost, so
I am also playing medic.
Yeah, you've been playing medic to the cleric.
That's fine. I'm just going to stay exactly where I am, and I'm going to use both of my bonus action and my attack action to shoot 2 crossbow bolts at this green asshole running away from me.
okay.
So 10 to hit the first one, I assume misses.
Misses.
Second one's 11. Fucking hell.
Misses.
Oh damn!
So I'm
You are rolling
rolling
bad.
so bad today. There you go. That's it. That's my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for a piss and cry.
Well, don't go too far. I'm gonna hit you with shadows.
Okay, I will stay here.
First 12, I'm guessing misses.
Yep.
This one will attack Vincent.
Misses.
14 misses. Top of the round, everyone make me a deck save as that tremor comes back again.
I don't need to make one, right? Because I'm already
No.
a pro.
It's
Also,
it's
Wilby,
deck
you
save.
don't need to make one either.
9, I made it.
Malrum, you drop your ass. Balvor, you're okay. Vincent, you're okay. And then he's immune, they're immune. The dogs need to make it.
I'm good to talk.
First dog, down. Second dog, down. The green guy, he's fine. Okay. This one will then take an attack on you, Nillidan. Are you down? You're prone?
I'm prone, but
Okay,
so it's
so
a straight,
straight
up roll.
roll. Yeah. 20. That hits.
I can't lower that to not hit.
That's 12 damage, and I'll roll a
I'm
d4. Reduce your strength by 1.
Okay.
And you watch. Are you down again?
Actually, you know what? At the start of its turn, I'm gonna cast that as my reaction because I forgot I was awake.
What does this do? What is this?
He's
It-
redoing his initiative, basically. And if he gets, yeah,
Usually
and if he
you would
gets,
have to say that before I roll. But
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
gonna be kind, and yeah. All right, go ahead. But next time, remember.
All right. So. It wouldn't have mattered. That I doesn't beat it, so
No.
same effect.
Good try.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go down again. This next one will. Yep, it's gonna run up to you, Nillidan. Make an attack. This is a straight roll again.
Yes.
Okay, everyone pray.
Fails.
And after its turn, death save.
Succeed.
Okay. Vincent, you can clearly see Nillidan is having a bad time.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna move off of this guy, so he'll get an opportunity of attack. Yeah, he'll get an opportunity of attack. Your ghost gets an opportunity of attack, I think. Can...
Oh, I did it. Yeah, did it.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. That misses. Okay. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast this one.
Okay.
And that's at advantage. No, we don't get advantage.
No, they get disadvantage.
Oh, 27 for 9.
And 9 damage. It's looking very rough, that one.
Okay, I will hit it one more time then.
Okay. Yep. And that is dead. And you watch as the shadows, it turns into a bunch of shadows that hit the ground and then swarm through the air, going over to this guy as his AC now goes up.
Okay, and then 10, 20, 25, 30. I'll move right up to this one. And with my bonus action, I will try to hit it with my chains. What round are we in?
What round?
Yeah.
That's a good question. It says round 3, but that's not true.
No, we can't. It's like 8, I think, right? Round 8?
Yeah, it'd be up there.
Okay, so I still have 2 more rounds. I will bonus action try and tangle this guy
Okay.
with my chains. So that would be a DC 16 for it to make.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage. So it's a
13.
13. That's 19 points of damage.
That's dead. The shadows.
And I know, yeah, it goes to the thing, but I don't have a choice. And
Yeah,
that'll be my turn. I'll stand. Can I stand over Nolden for now? Like,
You can.
okay, and that's my turn.
Let me just adjust his AC. Ooh. Okay.
You're gonna make it through one more round, Nolden.
Is that the end of your turn?
That's all I got. Yeah.
Okay. This shadow, yeah, I don't even want to call them mastiff, will walk over into the fire. Oh, yes. Roll me a d6.
You
Or
get
was
to
it a
dex
D6?
save first. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
dex
D6.
save. Dex save.
That's
11.
save.
Disadvantage, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so 11, so it fails. Roll the damage. 1.
That's a 1.
Slow burning, yes.
They can also
Okay.
just choose to fail too. They don't have to make the save if they don't want to.
That's
they
true.
can just choose
Oh,
to
yeah, that's
fail
true.
and take the damage.
It will get up to you and make an attack on you, Mara. No, sorry, Vincent.
Okay.
And it will...
17 hits. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
So with that, I will use this.
Ooh, what is this?
So basically, you make a, what is it? Is it a wisdom save? Yeah, wisdom saving throw. And if you fail, I will throw you 60 feet wherever I want, and you take 2d6 cold.
7. You also need to make a strength saving throw. DC 13.
I'll add my talisman.
Okay.
So that saves.
Okay, and you want to knock it 10 feet, right?
No, I'm going to throw him right off, because I can throw him 60 feet wherever I want, I think, right?
Straight off the side?
Right onto the chains, actually. Or are those off, these chains? Where are they?
No, they're above. They're way above.
Okay, yeah, I'm throwing him right off.
Okay. He goes,
He'll-
dies.
It'll be a heal effect. Yeah.
and he heals 2d6. That is a 7 he heals. Is that the end of your turn? Oh wait, no, that was that.
It wasn't my turn.
God damn, it felt like your turn. This guy will 1, 2, 3, 4 get up to you, make an attack. He will choose to fail. So roll a d6. Was it?
Yep, a d6.
As 6.
Oh, I don't know why I hit so many times. My bad. 6.
And then make an attack on you. There's a 7 will miss. And at the end of that creature's turn, this guy will make its legendary action on Wilby. doing a 12. I'm guessing that misses.
That's a miss.
That misses me.
Its turn. It will. Ooh, roll 2d6. First one. Nope. Second one. Nope. This is basically a dragon, boys.
Yeah.
Okay, you will be. What's he got left? Yeah. Yeah. Will be. He's gonna polymorph you. And I believe it is a. What saving throw is it? That is a fail. He is going to turn you into a snail. So Wilby is now a snail. And the amulet drops to your side. He will get onto the top of the stairs.
Attack of opportunity as a snail.
Can snails
Can
make an
bite
attack?
him. Bite him.
Actually, so he polymorphs me in the air. I hit the ground and take falling damage. And I turn back into Welby.
It's
Mhm.
true.
Son of a
holy
bitch! Son of a bitch!
So then, as he moves away, I'll go ahead and smack him with the amulet.
Well, he wouldn't
Alright.
walked away. He wouldn't have walked away if I'm not a dipshit. So
Okay.
I will say
then I
he
don't
uses the
take that.
polymorph. You drop down to the ground. You're there. He looks extremely annoyed and embarrassed at the whole situation. His cheekbones will even go a little bit pink. And that's his turn. This shadow will take an attack on you, Malram. Seven misses, I'm guessing.
No. Yeah, 7
At the end of
misses.
its turn, he will make a legendary action to attack Welby. Yeah,
That's a miss.
that's a miss. Onto you, Malram.
Okay. How hurt is he looking right
Who?
now? The big guy.
Make me an insight check.
There's insight. Whoop. Natural 1, so no.
You spent most of the time on the
mean-
ground, so
Yeah, he looks bad. I mean, he's literally bones.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to trust in Welby to hurt him. So,
Trust in Welby.
1, 2,
Welby is your friend.
cool. What I will do. 1, 2, 3. Take the attack of opportunity.
That's 2 attacks.
Double nope.
Nope.
And oh hey, I found a friend. I don't like friend, so I'm going to stab friend. Twice.
Stabby, stabby.
Yep, good old stabby stabbies.
I'll miss.
Damn. And I'm assuming that misses.
That will just hit.
Oh, all right. So that is
I believe so. Anyway, let me
11.
check. That will just miss. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
you meaty.
I'm a monster.
so yeah, that'll be everything.
you don't have a bonus action.
That was my bonus action.
You didn't.
bon-
Damn.
You're horrible.
Oh shit, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Oh
It's
no!
okay.
Can I?
Nope.
Would I be able to retcon one? No.
Nope.
Okay.
Will be. It
I
is now your
forgot.
turn.
All right, I'm gonna
And before
swing
you-
this
before
necklace
you-
recklessly.
Before you take it, he will make another on you.
Okay.
You have used 2 of his legendary actions, by the way.
Yeah, now I have.
Mm-mm.
It was
Use
his
one.
turn. It was one was before his turn. One.
That's
was...
a miss.
That's a miss again. Okay, go ahead.
26.
44.
40 damage of energy suckery. Oh god.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
God.
He doubled it.
84 damage.
Okay. I was gonna say holy shit, but then I was like, wait,
That's,
3D 66 doesn't add to 44, but I see the multiplier in there
that's
already.
44 damage
Yeah.
then. You can only attack once with this weapon.
Oh, okay. Well, 44.
44. Oh boy.
Die, you bastard!
Okay.
What's he concentrating on?
He was concentrating on
Oh,
polymorph.
yeah, polymorph on polymorph. This creature will.
Also, a 20 is not right. The DC should have been.
Yeah, but
so
it doesn't
that's
matter.
the
The
result.
concentration's dropped.
I know, but the script is broken.
No, it's
Is it?
not.
Yeah,
Doesn't-
because the DC would have been half of 44, which is 22, and he only rolled a 20, which should not have been a success.
Oh, true enough.
Unless you didn't give him enough damage, and so it only showed as the DC 10.
I should have. Let me.
It's okay. It's moot.
Anyway.
this,
It does. It's not even on there. Actually, let me. Oh, Control Z. Okay, and it was. How it was 44, not 40, right?
Yeah, it's 44.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, let me get rid of that. And then minus 44. Okay, there. And then. Shit. Whose turn is it?
Green
it's that
meanie.
creature. And then it will. Ooh, roll a d6. God damn. I'm not getting anything back.
No abilities for you.
Wrecking us otherwise.
It's just gonna make 2. Make. Oh, god damn it! It can use that ability to what? It can make 2 attacks with the claws. Okay, so first one misses. Second one that will hit.
That'll hit.
10 slashing damage.
Fuck.
Blech.
Okay.
God damn it, Malrum, you squishy bastard.
I have armor, not health.
Falvor, your turn.
Okay, we'll run through these assholes. 1, 2, 3 to Malrum.
Don't have any healing potions, so
I'm gonna try and stabilize you.
What's
so
your
you don't
AC?
bleed out. My AC is 17.
Okay, 1 hit.
1 hits, yes.
4 necrotic damage, and your strength goes down
I'm
by.
just gonna shield it.
2.
I'm gonna shield
Oh,
it. I'm
shield
gonna
it?
shield it.
Okay.
Yeah. With my last shield. Actually gonna use all my movement to get to there.
Okay.
What do I need to roll to stabilize Malrum?
Do you have anything to stabilize Malrum?
I have basic medical kits, like the med kits that we have.
Okay.
healers.
A medical pack is what I have.
Then make a medicine check. Are you proficient in those?
Nope.
Okay.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be a roll.
3.
You cannot stabilize him.
Okay, can I just stab the shit out of this bitch next to me, please?
No, because that would have been your action.
Okay, then cool. Guess I'll just fucking stand here and hope she doesn't attack you, Malron.
The shadow will 1, 2 there, and I'm gonna roll a d4 here. 1, 2 Malrim, 3, 4 Falvor.
Fuck you, you dumb ghost, you silly bitch.
Malrim, it is.
Fuck. But I was being mean to it.
13 does that?
Can't get
Oh wait,
through my
it'd be a one roll.
Still can't get
It's a
through
straight,
my
it's a
armor.
straight roll, right?
Yep. Next one, this one will 1, 4, 5, 6. Make an attack on you, Vincent.
Okay. 7,
14.
14 misses.
Damn. Nullidan. Save.
Oh wait, shouldn't I go after?
Huh?
Because I used that spell and it made my new ace, my new initiative 17.
Yeah, I thought it changed it. I pressed
I thought it did
Control
too.
Z. I pressed Control Z. That's why.
So yeah, so Vincent would go before me.
So yeah, let me just there you go, Vincent.
I have a potion. I have 3 potions on,
I think I do too.
or I have 2. Sorry, I have 2.
Yeah, I will pull one of my potions out and I will pour it down Nolden's throat.
Okay, that's your action.
That is my action, yeah.
Clicking your token, hit the healing potion button at the top, and select the one that you have. 7. He's alive.
And then with my bonus action, we're around 9 now, I think.
Yes.
So you know the drill. You can give me a DC save.
You know the drill. Just do it, man.
Just do it, man.
And then that's a disadvantage. That's a fail.
So that's 19 points of damage on Doggo.
Dead. His AC goes up.
Yep. And I'm going
Or
to
Doggo. That was
leave.
the heal.
That's a
Yeah.
heal. Yeah, it's a heal, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Doggo?
sorry. Yeah, you're right. Heal. 2d6.
Are you going to be okay, Nolden?
Yep.
And then
I'm gonna go save Malrum.
I'm going to bugger off then if he says he's okay. And I can I jump onto the ledge?
Sure.
And that'll be all my
I mean-
movement. So
I mean, you can literally spider climb up it.
yeah, that's true too.
That's
So
your
that's-
turn.
That's everything. Yeah.
Nillidan.
All right, I'm gonna get up. So 15 feet of movement. Yeah, I could try to cheese this, but I won't. So 15 feet of movement, and then so 20, 25, and then I will Misty Step as a bonus action spell from there to get. And then I have 5 more feet of movement left. 5. And then I will use item interaction for a potion to standard action potion Malrum.
Very nice. Okay. Clicking your
Help
token.
the squishy cleric.
Hit the,
Malrose
healing
just stood
potion.
over him, putting bandages just all over him. I'll fix you, okay?
You know how to do it?
So I just click healing potion.
Yeah, at the top.
So
There you
4.
4.
It's
Big four. Big four.
the it's my my expired potion.
And
Really
that's
watered
your
down.
turn. Oh, at the end of your turn, he will.
He has
you know
no
what?
act.
I forgot to. Yeah,
He
So-
already used 2 of them.
that's true. That's true. Who is running out of spell slots, boys?
Good.
Hmm. Hmm. That is
This music is
gonna move-
epic.
1 second. Okay. And that'll hit. Yep. He's going to use. Fourth level lightning bolt. Everyone. Nillidan.
Okay. Can I counterspell?
You can. Are you in 60 range? Let me check.
I'm pretty
Is
sure.
he aiming it up at me or down at them?
You fell to the ground, remember?
Well, I flew back up to smack him in the face with the necklace. That's
Oh,
why
yeah,
there's
that's
a
true.
little 3 on me.
That's true. So it wouldn't hit you, but are you doing counterspell?
Yeah, if he's aiming at us and not Welby, then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
I'm-
well, thanks, Nolan.
no, I mean,
No, I'm kidding.
You haven't taken any damage this entire fight,
yeah,
okay?
yeah, I'm like, you might be
Stay quiet.
okay.
The ground, thank you.
You took
Shut
2
up,
points.
Wilby.
No, you didn't even take 2 points of damage. Your snail body took 2 points of damage.
Mhm.
And you've rolled like 12 natural 20s. Like, chill.
Chill, barbarian. So yeah, are you casting counterspell? He's aiming at you guys. In that
Yes.
case, he will also cast counterspell with his reaction. And I believe it goes off, right? Unless somebody tells me I'm wrong.
If anyone else has a counterspell.
Nope.
I will counterspell the counterspell. No, I don't have one.
This isn't Magic the
Oh,
Gathering.
I wish I did, though.
Okay, everyone make deck saves.
I am not even going to bother. Even taking half damage will knock me out.
Okay, and
Same.
that is 26 damage.
Because
No,
yeah,
sorry,
it's not
that's
enough.
30.
Wait, how does a line hit all of us?
It's within 5 feet of the line.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
And his
so-
targets too. So
Yep, I know
that
them as
guy-
well.
I did a 13. Is that enough to save? I think.
Or
it
actually,
is.
I
It
need.
says 10 plus the spell's level.
Or no. I'll be fine. Okay.
Yeah,
What
so
levels is?
4. So 4.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
bastard.
So no.
Right. Do I not get any bonuses because he's in the dim section? Because you said we do get some
No,
bonuses. but
that's
not all
damage.
bonuses.
That's damage. In the
Okay,
high,
okay,
wouldn't
okay.
it be disadvantage? But this is an
What?
attack spell.
What did you say the DC was?
I think it's
let me have a
14,
look.
right?
Let me
Because
have a
you
look.
it's listed as 29, but that's a flat. I don't know if that's right.
29.
Well, it says the DC,
No.
it says the DC is equal to 10 plus the spell's level.
Hang on.
That's for
His-
counterspell.
His spell save
Oh,
is
yeah, shit.
16. Is 16.
Bastard. Can I arm spread and just take it all?
So fail. Malrum, yeah, you're gonna die. Not die.
You're gonna
down.
fucking die, Malrum.
You're going to die, son.
This guy, deck save. He's fine. This shadow,
Well, he takes half damage.
yeah. Well, this shadow disadvantage. 12. He
Oh, boy.
also gets full. So no matter what, the shadow's dead, which ups his AC. Let me just do that quickly. His AC's getting up there, guys.
There's a Wilby. Wilby's just gonna fucking crit. He's just gonna crit you.
Down. He takes half damage. Falvor, you take 30 damage.
Well, I'm a sleepy boy.
Oh Jesus.
That's 3 people down, people.
There's 3 people down, people.
Yep, people. This shadow is going to come up to Nillidan, make an attack. That'll be a
Oh,
straight
fuck.
attack. Pray to gods, all the gods. That hits. You lose 2 death saves.
2? Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's an
Melee.
auto crit.
Yeah, auto crit.
Malrum, make a death save. You're okay. And it is now Wilby's turn.
Fucking
I'm just gonna
finish
say
the
it.
bastard.
I will just say it. It all will come down to this.
23 to hit.
Easy, bro.
His AC is 21.
Easy.
Yes. Oh!
Oh!
Wow.
Bueno.
How did you do that?
I
Okay.
pushed a button.
Hell yeah, Wilby. You're a badass.
So, as all of your friends are being mowed down at this point, being surrounded on all sides, the ghosts and ghouls are coming out, slashing at their bodies. You look back at this creature, winding up to what looks to be shoot a hurricane of bones at you, Wilby. You take the amulet and shove it into this creature's chest and kind of pull back so it touches the back of the spine. And with that, hitting its weak spot inside the sunlight, you watch as it just begins to dash in places, turning into dust. And in seconds, it just falls down, making a crumpling noise as it hits the ground. Dead.
Hell fucking yes, Wilby.
I'd imagine Welby like cheers and then turns around and sees everybody dead.
The shadows.
Guys, we
I'm-
did it! We did it! Oh shit!
The shadows are gone.
Nope. We did it. We're good.
This green creature is still alive.
It's gonna fucking eat my ass.
Even after the
Yep, the shadows are
even
gone,
after the fail.
but not the green creature. It was not connected to it the same way.
Well, I mean, if
can
yeah,
I
yeah.
swoop down and use my second attack with not the necklace?
I'll allow it.
All right, I'd like to try and grapple him.
Ooh.
I said strength save, but my athletics is the same.
And it makes us. Does it make? It makes a What is it?
athletics or
Contested
acrobatics.
either- yeah, athletics or
contest.
acrobatics.
15.
And I'm gonna go the rest of my movement and drop him off the edge.
What the fuck, Wilby? You're a badass.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. Okay, you drop him there.
If it's enough to get him into the abyss.
The abyss is over here. You'll be dropping
Oh.
him down a level.
Yeah, I'll drop him there.
Okay, he drops down a level, taking. You'd have to have gone down to him, but he would be over, so 15 feet. 2d6.
Stay away
damage.
from my friends, you ugly bastard. I don't understand that.
Its turn. It will look up at you, and
Oh no, it might possess him.
it can. Oh yeah, roll a d6.
Why did I say that?
I don't know.
I'm a dickhead.
It's to get the. It's our bonus. It's bonus stars for how well we did because we didn't cheat the DM out of actions.
Mhm.
Barbarian. Please make me a strength save.
Oh no!
That's
That
not
says,
safe.
that says con.
Oh,
but
Constitution save,
Which
but
one
still
would you
pretty
like?
good.
It's still the same.
Yeah, con save. Ugh. Ugh.
Casual +8. Don't worry about it.
It will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get there.
Save us. It's gonna eat us.
Palvor, death save.
Fuck you. How do I do that? Oh yeah, death save. There
Just
you
hit
go.
the death save.
Yeah,
button.
just click on death save.
30.
Thank God I changed by initiative order. I'd have been dead.
Yep.
Vincent, your turn.
So 5, 10, 15. I will bone it. No, 25. I'll go to here. I'll use my action to shove a potion down Nolan's throat.
Thank you.
I was wondering if you were going to do it.
And
It's
this is
gonna
my
be
last.
a daisy chain.
It's my last potion.
A 9.
And then I will bonus action throw my chains because it's my last turn with it around Goblin Boy. So
It's round 10. Yep, you can still
Yeah.
do it. Okay,
So
dex save
16 you
from
gotta
him.
hit. And you miss,
Fail.
so that's a 19 of damage.
19. And with
And that is
the 9, as the chains wrap around this creature, they pull so tight that they rip the creature's head off.
yeah.
Ending the battle.
My turn is giving Malrum my potion so he can pick up Falvor.
Okay. You use another potion, mark that off. You heal that much, and you are up. But we'll say, Falvor, make one more death save as they're doing that.
No. It's Malrum's turn next in the initiative order.
We're out of initiative. We're
But
out.
I mean, like...
But yeah,
if
you're
we're-
right. You're right.
Yeah.
19,
Oh,
motherfuckers.
shit.
Either way,
It's the
he's
best
good.
I've rolled all turn, all game.
And you heal for 8.
Heal 8.
For the past 3 hours, I rolled a 19. 8. Hell yeah.
No joke. This is no joke here.
Yeah.
I'm not lying when I say this. I have never seen this many going downs in a game ever before in my life. There was
Well,
so
doesn't help
many
with-
of you guys
Yeah.
going down. It was unreal.
It doesn't help when everybody just goes, "Oh, hey, that cleric looks tanky. Let's use saves." Shit.
I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight.
Victory tears, though.
I hate to save Malrum too many times.
Yeah.
Well,
What was that? Like 3 potions that was forced down my gullet?
Well, the thing about that is the reason that it all went sideways is because it started with Falvor being possessed and attacking us. So it got the drop on us, and we've been playing catch up the whole time. If we were positioned and everything, that would have gone almost textbook because we did have counter spells and we did have stuff like set up, and we would have been able to mitigate a lot of that. So the
Yeah.
possession really set us like 2 left feet right from the gate.
Wilby
Oh, well.
returns to the group with the amulet, now glowing with a sickly purple color.
Well, it seems you're the MVP this time, Welby. Nicely done.
No. I mean, it was all the necklace. I just swung it around.
But you seem to have some magical affinity to it because the damage that you were able to pull from the creature was far greater than what I was, and I'm an arcane wizard extraordinaire. I thought you truly may be the greatest wizard of our time.
Oh gosh, I mean, oh man, if would you mind saying something to the people back home?
100%. Consider it done.
Thanks, sir.
And speaking of back home, and I'll go ahead and pull out the stone.
Okay.
I mean, do we
Are you-
want to loot any of these assholes?
This guy was just the gatekeeper. Wait till we get to the boss inside.
You captured the butler for the creature I was looking for. Damn it.
No.
I don't know if they're gonna have much on him, Falvor.
Well, I'm sure that there's been a lot of people that have come here to try to best him, and he's killed them and maybe collected all their shit.
I'll do some investigating and also
Let's just have a look around.
take samples of the dogs and whatever remains.
The dogs and the ghosts are fully gone. There is nothing left. The bones, there is a pile of shattered bones and dust over here, as well as the green-looking ghostly zombie-type creature.
I want to investigate everywhere
Everyone can investigate if they want.
for gold.
Well, if we're going to investigate,
20! Yay! My rolls get better!
Guys, I found this really chunky rock over here.
Is that your new zone ascending, Elby?
Oh, good idea. He takes a crayon out and starts drawing on it.
Okay, so I'm basically just dishing out healing at this point. So, we'll go ahead and heal. Let's go ahead and heal Noladin by 20. We'll do Falvor. We'll give you the that would be 16.
Malrum, look, I'm hurt too. And Welby shows like his hand, and there's a little scrape on the back of it.
But there isn't. The snail took that damage.
No, I took the other one.
And
Oh yeah.
and I'll go ahead and take the 19 that I did
So-
from my 2 other.
Thank you, Malrum.
Falvar got a 20, Noladin got a 14, you got a 23, Wilby got a 11, and are we missing anyone?
We were missing me, but I didn't roll because I was
You
too busy
heal.
going around going, heal,
Okay.
heal, heal.
In that case, Falvar,
Mm-hmm.
you find, while looking around, not just the area, but inside the castle areas, you will find a beautiful red-looking, very sharp arrow, with kind of red feathers coming off of it and a red kind of tie around it, as well as what looks to be on the shaft of this arrow, beautiful little inscribed runes running up and down it.
Ooh, magical shit. That sells
You
for lots of
also-
money.
You also find, with that roll, a small, what looks to be potion, but as you open it, it looks more like an oil on the inside.
Oil?
And who got the other one? Vincent, you find what looks to be a beautiful, almost blue-tinted sword with the head of a wolf.
Oh, shit.
And you can see that it seems to have almost like a frosty glow coming off of it, like ice almost. As well as you find a beautiful, old, ancient-looking book that is maybe looks to be half read and not. It looks like maybe he was reading it at the time, but didn't finish it.
I'll toss the sword over to Falvor or Malrum. If they want it, I'm going to grab the book, take a look.
Okay. I mean, if you look inside the book, what? Let's see, you would that? Yeah. You would see that the book talks about what the best ways to improve your health are, what steps you should take in your life to make yourself feel better, what diet you should follow, what exercises you should do, and it talks on and on about that. But the book itself seems to be more than what it just looks like. It has jewels encrusted into it, and almost some of them look like they are glowing.
Interesting.
I'm going to bring it over to Noladin, see what he thinks.
I have detect magic up, but it looks like Malrum might be doing a identify, which will probably give more, but
Oh, yeah.
definitely
Good
look at
idea.
Yeah, basically anything that we find, I'll just make it known. I'll just be like, hey, that looks magical. You want me to know what that is? So
All the
because I can do that as a
Yeah, the
'cause-
arrow and the sword for me, if that's alright.
yeah. So like, if we want to know what the exact of them are, then I'll just basically sit down and I will do the ritual cast of identify.
Okay.
So
do I
which
get a,
one-
do we get also a sense that nothing's coming after us, keeping watch too? Because
Well,
yeah, or we can just
take this how
bam
you
that.
will. There is a gigantic worm that seems to be crawling around below you.
that's what do we.
So I'll just instead of identifying because I can do, it still takes a minute, but I'll just let's
Okay,
get out
I-
of here before we do anything.
I mean, we got everything, so let's get the fuck out of here.
My 14 investigation didn't turn anything up, correct?
It did not.
We can check everything when we get back, right?
Sounds good. And have the stone ready. Are we all ready to go?
I do believe so. Did we get the samples from the?
You did, yes.
Okay, good.
Just put unknown samples of bone creature and a ghostly zombie creature, as you do not know what exactly they are.
And then if everybody says that they're ready, then I'll just kind of stand in the middle and crush the stone.
You crush the stone, and just like before, the space around you begins to stretch and warp, and a light engulfs you all as you are pulled through the divine gate. And in a moment, your surroundings change, and you emerge back in the portal room.
We made it.
Indeed, we did.
Ooh, ow.
I thought
Thank
that
God.
it might take us back to Craghammer.
So tight.
Interesting to know that it doesn't.
Home sweet home.
So you see two guards on the end guarding this, this very secretive room. But you are free to, if you want to, start to identify them.
Let's do that when we get back to the home, maybe. Or
Let's head back to our dorm, and then I'll identify everything, and then we can
maybe.
go talk with the headmaster after.
Yeah. Let's do that.
I need a little bit of a break anyway.
My bones hurt. I feel like every muscle in my body is just cold. I'm at a
I need a
minus 4
drink.
strength, and I already started with a 10 strength. I barely
I'll-
hold myself up.
I'll agree with you there on the drink.
I need a drink.
Okay. You guys make your way back to your home. And as you walk in, it seems to be, tidy. No one is home.
And then
Paolo's gonna get the biggest. I'll get 2 bottles of wine,
Okay.
and I'll give one to Malram and one to myself, and I will just start drinking it from the bottle.
Hey,
Yep.
can I come to your guys' house with you?
Yeah, you have a room, Wilby.
Of course,
Well, he's
Oh,
never been
okay.
here before, remember?
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could just go back to where I'm staying if you'd like. But I mean, you guys are pretty cool. I'd like to hang out with you a bit.
I think I'd prefer you
Oh.
to stay with us. You are very powerful, and we need the protection.
I mean, I don't think I'm that powerful, but I'm
You're
happy to
incredibly
protect
powerful.
you.
Will
Yeah,
be
And-
the Titan
we'll show you
Slayer.
to your room later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a room here,
Mm-hmm.
like a whole room.
You'll be taking Fuck, what was his name? I don't even remember his name.
Dusan.
Dusan, man.
That guy, yeah. I'm gonna drink my wine.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to take his spot, but I mean,
You're
I'm
taking
sure.
his spot.
Oh, okay. Are you
Good.
just gonna kick him out? Should we send him a letter?
I don't even
He's
know where he
here
is.
somewhere. I thought he came back here with a stomach bug.
Yeah,
Will
he
be-
was supposed to.
Yeah, Wilby told you guys that he came back here, and he sent him instead.
Is he in the room?
Just dead in the bed?
Is he in the room?
He's dead.
He died of his sickness.
Oh no!
Shat
You
his
don't know?
inside.
You haven't seen him.
Fuck! Oh shit! Well, I don't care. I'm gonna drink this wine.
Yeah, basically, now that we're back here, I will just basically anything that we want identified, I will just start doing it.
Okay. I'll just list them off then. The oil is oil of sharpness. Sorry.
Sharpness.
The book that you found is a manual of bodily health. The arrow that you found is a arrow of slaying.
I
And the
put that in a
sword,
crossbow.
probably modify it to fire it, yeah. The sword is a frostbrand sword. This would be a longsword.
Fuck! I can't use those.
And it
Yep.
was a
Oh, I
Frostbrand.
can
you
use
said?
those.
Yeah, Frostbrand.
I can use those. Mallory, I can use that sword.
You've already got the dagger.
Yeah, but I need a weapon that's not shit.
So yeah, and it was the oil of sharpness, right?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, once everything is identified, I'll just kind of start pointing stuff out. So
So.
yeah, so I'll just kind of be pointing everything out, being like, yeah, this is a manual of bodily health. It'll help raise anybody's constitution score who wants that.
I'll read it.
You might be the best with it there, Welby. And this is a Frostbrand longsword. This deals a little bit of extra cold damage when you hit.
I'll swing it.
Well, let's see if anybody else wants that as well.
I mean, I need a weapon that's better than this fucking knife.
Do you want to use my axe?
No, I do not. I'm terrible with axes.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate the offer, though. Do you want the sword, Wilby, that I have?
Yeah.
It's a really good sword. It's a dragon slaying sword.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why would you want to slay a dragon?
Well, because they're assholes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here you go.
Well, if you suck at it, I'll take it.
Yeah, I can't use those swords. So here you go, take it.
Would I know what type of arrow it is? Because an arrow of slaying says that it's
Right.
meant to kill
Let
one
me bring it
thing.
back up.
Will be the sword's called Dragon Slayer, by the way. Just add that to your inventory.
Cute.
It is very cool. 3d6 more damage to dragons.
What kind of sword is it?
I think it's a great sword.
This
I
would
will
be
check.
Celestials.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a great sword, will be. 2d6 slashing damage.
So
And it has a +1 bonus to its attack rolls, and when you're attacking a dragon, it does an extra 3d6.
Well, I didn't want to before, but now I want to go fuck up some dragons.
Well, there you go. That's all you need.
and this is a oil of sharpness. So any slashing or piercing weapon.
I'll drink it.
Yeah, you don't want to drink this.
Let him drink it, Malcolm. Let him try it out.
Yeah, you might like it.
It could make my beak extra sharp.
And then this is an arrow of celestial slaying. So
I'll shoot it.
If it hits any kind of celestial, it deals bonus a lot of extra damage to it.
I mean, I'm the only one with a crossbow.
Well, and we
So-
could always see about, if we don't want to modify it for that, we could always see about selling it, seeing if somebody
Fine.
wants to take it off our hands.
Magical items are usually worth a fair penny. More money for
Hey.
the alcohol, is what I say.
Exactly, and I'm not really sure if modifying it would break the enchantment or not.
Can I take that longsword from your hands?
Yeah.
I wanna get used to it.
Milladin,
Yee.
what school did you pick?
Divination, of course.
Divination. Make me Arcana check. Will be. You can also make an Arcana check. With disadvantage, though.
I'm not super smart, disembodied voice, but I'll try. Didn't do it.
Oh my god. Okay, never mind.
This is the first book any wizards ever let me read, so
Oh, I love
So
you so
sad.
much. But are you guys officially taking a short rest?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I would say while I was identifying, if we wanted to.
Okay.
I don't
Everyone
really
click on
need
your
one, so.
token and hit the short rest. You also get back your strength that you were previously at.
Oh God, thank you. We
And I'll
stopped with
just
6 strength.
I'll just say I won't take a short rest since I was doing all the identifying.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to.
But that's fine. I
You
don't
can
gain
also
much
heal
back on
up.
short rest anyway.
Use some hit dice if you want.
Hell yeah. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh shit.
wait! Did you
I'm
guys
full.
just roll max health 3 times in a row?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Jesus Christ!
Me and Nolan are badasses. I'm gonna high five him and then take another sip
Yeah.
from my bottle of wine.
Okay.
I'm planning to get super fucked up, by the way, DM.
Very well. But before that, Vincent, could you make me a? Let me just check. Make me a. Yeah. Arcana check. Okay.
I do apologize. I know this is the 3rd time of the night. I need another pee.
Jesus. Stop drinking in real life as well.
He's
Hey,
got
I'm
diabetes.
sorry. I'm sorry. Nah, I got a kidney infection.
Gross.
Yay. Vincent, as you were in that other realm, you've been feeling closer and closer to your patron. And now that you've returned after defeating that creature and its underlings, that connection has strengthened even harder. And you feel a change in you. You don't know how to describe it, but you feel a new power inside. And it's almost like it wants to come out. And all you'd have to do is just click your fingers and you know something would happen.
I'm gonna do it. I'll clip my fingers.
In front of everyone?
You
Vincent?
could do it.
You
in
know
front
what?
of me,
I am.
won't
I am
tell
going
anyone.
to. Yeah, in front of everybody.
Okay. 1 second.
You cast fireball centered on us?
It's lightning bolt, actually.
Oh God, no.
You look over at the corner of the room and you feel that movement. You feel the shadows. And as he raises his hand, the lights in the room will begin to dim and the shadows around the wall will begin to crawl up and grow larger and larger. And appearing from those shadows in the corner, you will see a familiar creature appear, look at you with submission, as you will see one of those creatures appear.
Doggo. Ah, shit.
And the rest of you see one of those creatures just appear.
Fuck it up!
No, don't fuck it up. And I'm gonna try and pet its head.
It will immediately come towards you and kind of kneel down and bring down its head to so your hand is level to hit to it.
If you don't remember, I was cousins with that creature we just killed.
So did you just get promoted?
I'm back.
I don't know about promoted, but I think I gained something through killing it as well.
What's its name?
What did I
Interesting.
miss?
I can't.
Well, there's a. It seems Vincent over here can summon himself a friend.
It's one of those evil masters to that thing something before.
That it is. But now it serves me instead.
Interesting.
I go to try to pet it.
It
give it some wine.
immediately growls and looks
I
almost like
think
it's
you
about to go to like bite out your throat.
Can I pour some wine into a bowl and give it?
It doesn't seem to react to any of you guys' different advances. It just seems to wait beside Vincent.
Okay, I'm gonna start drinking the wine out of the bowl then. Fuck you, dog.
So, just so I know, who has what item right now?
I have the sword, and I think I have the arrow.
Yeah. I held on to the arrow, or
You can have
I
it.
give
I
it
don't mind.
to him.
You haven't. You have the arrow. Yeah, you have the arrow.
And then I'll hold on to the oil
Yeah, okay.
as well.
That's cool. I only wanted the sword,
Okay.
so
I have the book.
And Wilby has the book. Okay. And
What does the
Vincent
book
has a
do?
dog.
Raises calm by 2.
That's badass. I could do with that.
That helps my eggs explode better. And it makes my feathers harder, so people can't hit me as good. And it makes me tougher inside. I don't know. There's some good recipes in here for soup too.
Owl egg soup.
No, that's not in here. You see him pull out a page and crumple it up.
The magic is lost. It is now just a book.
Good. Nobody will ever eat owl eggs again.
But you are free. It is quite late at night now. It would be around 9 o'clock at night. What do you guys want to do?
Should we go see him in the morning? Don't know if we want to go disturb him this late at night.
Why
I'm gonna
not?
Gonna give Wilby a wash with my toothbrush.
Oh my god!
Accurate.
How do you find these?
It's a filter, and they did it on an owl.
Oh no! Also, Vincent, are you naming this creature?
Yeah, I'll name him. What the hell are those demons called from Hercules?
Hercules.
Cerberus.
Yeah, his Hades' his little helpers.
Yeah, he only has one head, you dummy.
I think it's Pain and something else.
Call him Dave or something.
Yeah, I'll call him Pain.
Pain.
There you go.
Okay. Let me just adjust that as you guys can decide what you want to do next.
I'm gonna pretend to be a wizard and read this book.
Okay. You can read, right? Wilby can read.
I mean, I've got a 10 intelligence. I'm not a
Yeah,
dummy dumb.
you-
I just don't know all the things.
Yeah, you can read.
You can read children's books.
I'm as smart as the average other person, which I guess is probably not saying much.
Shall we go bother the old man, or you guys want to let him rest too?
I
Fuck the
feel
old
like
man.
I want to rest instead
Let's
of
drink and sleep.
Yes, I don't think I want to deal with him right now, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Vincent, you should have access to your pets sheet now.
Okay.
Okay.
I say we
You're-
just go deal with him in the morning.
You all make your way there, and you can pick your rooms. Also, one of you show where Wilby will be staying.
I will stumble into Wilby's room and show him where it is. It is room 4, Wilby. I assume you already know that because you are Dusan. Goodbye.
Oh, wait. What about this room?
The tower.
You can stay wherever
Uh,
you want, will be.
That is not a room. That is quite literally outside top of the tower.
Oh, I like it.
You want to sleep outside?
Kind of. How do you get up there? Where does this trap door come from?
You have to go through this room in room 9. Who's in
I think-
9?
That's Nolden's room, right?
You have to go
I-
through Noladen's room.
If you want, we could switch. I'll take Dusan's room if he's not coming back, and you can take mine so you have access to the roof.
Yeah, only because sometimes I like to go
The
out in
fly,
the early
yeah.
morning and take a little fly around.
It makes way more sense. I'm
Okay, thanks for
absolutely
moving all your stuff for me.
fine. Stuff. The room is very Spartan. Like there's nothing. Yeah, he slept in it once.
Well, I still appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. He brings down his pillow and blanket. I just broke it in. It's the way I like it.
It still smells like you.
Vincent, could you tell me your creature's speed? I think it's 30, just to make sure. I'm setting up the token.
40.
40. I was doing 30 this whole time. There. Yeah, you should be able to move the token around. Just make sure that you can do that.
I can't, but that's not too big of a
Wait.
deal.
Hang on. Can you drag it onto the thing now and see if it'll move?
Yeah, we're good.
There you go. Okay. If you would all like to hit your tokens and do the full rest, you can do so.
Hell fucking yeah.
And will be. I'm guessing that as you go up to your first room, this is a whole new experience for you, as this is something that maybe you've always dreamed of. And it seems you're a bit closer. Having a beautiful room with a roof access and a beautiful view of the city.
I just coo a little and sit down on the bed and pull one of these little, I don't know, tables over and put the book down on it and say, page 1. Shit, what are these words?
Now, remind me, how long do you have to read that book for?
48 hours over the course of 8 days?
It's 6 days, isn't it?
I don't know. It was some kind of number.
I remember when Scandon was reading that book over like 6. It took him 6 days. So he only had 6 days to read it.
Let me
I mean-
take a look.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
see.
48
days.
hours over 6 days or fewer.
Yep.
Okay, so the
Mhm.
question is, will be, are you sleeping or are you staying up and reading?
Oh, I would have to spend 8 hours a day. I'll try to get a head start and just try to stay through the night. I'll just drink a bunch of coffee in the morning.
Okay, you will be exhausted the next day.
Well, I think I get a con save to resist it.
Nope.
Right?
You
Nah.
just, if you do not sleep, you get exhausted.
Okay, well, I'll sleep.
Okay, I'll say you can do, as it is 9 o'clock, I'll say you can do 2 hours before you need to, sleep.
Okay.
So could you make a note and keep track of the hours what you've spent on it?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, you all go to sleep. Some of you easier than the others. Vincent now with a pet. But the next day comes. You're all refreshed. Have your strength back, your spells back. What do you want to do with the day? And I will say as well, Vincent, as you wake up, you know that from what you saw in that other world, these creatures do have vulnerabilities. And as you wake up, you look on the other side of the room, and Pain is kind of huddled into the corner, trying to stay out of the sunlight of the window.
If I snap my fingers again, does he disappear?
He does.
All right, I'll snap my fingers then, and he will disappear for now.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to do?
Let's go see that old man.
We need to go see him.
Have some breakfast.
And we can go get breakfast first and see how many of these noble rich kids we can throw off. We haven't done that in a minute.
It's been a while. Do you think Eric will show up today?
I
Hope
don't
so.
know.
I'd like to see his little idiot ass. Sort of pleasant. Kind of like him around. I don't know why.
Well, should we go ruin breakfast for
Yeah, let's
the
go get some
majority of
breakfast.
everybody else?
I'll go wake up Nillidan.
Okay. Nillidan,
Hey,
you
Nillidan,
hear-
get your fucking ass up.
Well, yeah, you hear that.
He's woke up. He's already reading
I'm
books
banging on
because
your
now he
door.
has the study. So I didn't hear
Okay.
what you said, but I know what you said, and I choose to go eat.
Hell yeah.
In that case, you guys make your way out back into the main section of the Eldritch Academy. Dusan, what are you doing here? Get out of here.
He came back!
No,
He's
you're gone.
alive!
No, he's dead.
I know some tales to tell all of you.
Mm.
Get out
Bro,
of here.
You're an incredible. It's incredible.
But you make your way back into the dining area, and on the inside you see many people going about their business, a lot of them eating breakfast, a lot of them staring at you guys as you walk in, a lot of them staring at Wilby as they're kind of very confused and just kind of looking at him, as well as some of the professors taking a very close look at Wilby. But you guys sit down and begin to eat.
Mm-hmm. I'll start flicking bits of my food at people.
Okay.
Wait, who was it that was eyeballing Welby?
Like
Some of the
basically everybody.
Some of the students, but quite intensely some of the professors.
Every student looks at him, I'm going to intimidate him by staring at him with my dagger out.
Okay, intimidation check.
I'm on it, boss. This better be a natural 20. Fuck!
Well, there's a natural 20 in there.
I'm at advantage, right? 'Cause I have my dagger out.
Sure.
Natural 20, bitch.
So, yes, immediately the people who are staring kind of see the dagger and quickly look back down to their food and just go on eating. The professors...
Twitch hour will be, I will kill you.
the professors keep on staring every now and then, but eventually begin to lose interest.
I will make a point to talk louder than maybe necessarily when talking to women. Like, I can't believe how... Well, no, I'm not going to say I can't believe. I am in awe of your magical awareness and adeptness with taking out... And what was the realm we were in again?
The Shadowfell.
Purple.
Yeah, the purple rocks of the Shadowfell, and how you made such a massive creature bow to your magical might. Still in awe.
Yes, of course, that's what I did. And I'll just nod my head and raise my fists in the air and say something Abracadabra.
Let's go visit the old dude.
Indeed.
Okay. You make your way to. Dusan, what are you doing here again?
I just wanted to be a part of the story.
Oh my god.
Damn it! Leave.
We keep walking, and it's the ghost of Tucson.
Oh.
Which is actually accurate.
Yeah.
You see him everywhere, in every place, every face. He's everywhere.
Oh.
But
We
Hi,
come
Tucson.
bearing gifts.
Yeah,
You knock-
our,
go ahead.
Yeah.
go ahead, wizard. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
As you walk into the office, he will kind of quickly look up at the group. I see you're back. Does this mean you were successful?
110% because of this good magical chap, and he kind of puts an arm around Welby, like shoulder.
Welby, why are you with them?
Well, I mean, they, there's the guy that was just in here, the ghost. He was feeling bad, and I took his spot. They said it was okay.
Dusan sent you.
Yeah, we traded.
Oh, boy. No wonder we couldn't find you. We thought you got lost again.
Well, no, not. I mean, kind of, but only for a little bit, and then I found them, and everything's good now.
I apologize. He can be a bit of a nuisance, this one.
Hey,
Um,
don't be
Oh,
mean to
hard.
Wilby.
Hardly a nuisance. He was pivotal in our success. The stars aligned. I saw what he was capable of, and we adjusted accordingly. And he very much performed exactly as needed, when needed, as any good wizard should.
I suggest if you be mean to Wilby again, I will kill you, by the way, old man.
did you actually say that?
Simmer down.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
You
say
actually
that.
say that?
I
Okay.
actually say that.
I'm gonna move out of the way.
You know what? Can I give like an ill-fated word or something to mumble over him? So
What do you want to try?
I love this little bird, alright?
like I basically like a distracting curse to Falvor to make it so he doesn't finish that sentence.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, oh, hush, hush, hush.
Okay, I don't say I will kill him. I'll just say, don't be mean to him, alright?
Okay. Fair enough. Not joking. I was about to do feeble mind on you there. But anyway.
We love our little bird boy.
The reason I even used the magic was to show that we police our own. Like, we know.
Thank you, Gordon. I might have done something bad then.
Well, if you say he was useful,
Very.
Yusan has yet again gone on his way, saying that he is needed elsewhere. Welby, do you mind sticking with them for a while?
Yeah, I'm allowed to just hang out with them and go with them as I please.
For now. But I'll be keeping a closer eye, Welby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very well. But, your mission was successful.
Indeed, and he takes out the Nolan takes out the amulet along with the samples of the bone and the creature and the green creature's remains as well. We got a couple of souvenirs for your studies.
Very nice. Very nice. And I
And maybe
assume
this will entitle us to a little bit more trust on what's happening with all this.
Oh, and he pulls out a separate sampling from the bone colossus they also have, because I have that on my
that's
sheet as
true.
well.
Yes, you do. Oh, you seem to have many bones with you. That's odd.
Apparently, the Shadowfell is full of them.
Hmm. How was it, by the way?
Purple.
Shit. Malram died like 98 times. I died once. Nolden died 6 times. It was terrible.
I didn't die. I didn't
Where's
die.
our? Yeah, she's OP. Now where's our reward?
I remind you to mind your manners, boy.
I apologize.
But yes, a reward is due. Now, I give you a choice. You can go back to the classrooms and take on spells and magics that you would not normally have access to. Or you can take what's in this chest. And he will wave his hand, and you will see a giant chest appear, glowing from the seams. It will increase the amount of power that you can dish out. I leave the choice to you. You may talk amongst yourself. He will begin to kind of give you some space.
What were the options again? I'm sorry, I got my
Basically, we can either go learn a spell that we normally wouldn't. So basically, you can get like a cleric spell or a warlock spell or something like that. Or it sounds like we basically might be getting another spell slot. It's kind of what it's leaning towards anyway.
I would prefer another spell.
Do we have to choose as a group, or are these individual choices?
You can ask him if you want.
Do we have to choose as a group, or can we make our own choices?
The group.
I think I'd want the chest. That's my vote.
An extra spell slot.
Well, we don't know what it is for certain yet, but I'm willing to take the risk.
So, fun fact. Can I leverage this to help inform my decision?
Tell me what it does again.
It basically gives me the ability to kind of know what the best option is for this.
That's a tricky question, because it really depends on
Right.
how you want to build your character. The chest, from what you can see, inside the chest is something very powerful. But if you want access to spells that you would never, ever have access to, that's something you can also go for. It really depends on what you want as a player, and how you want to build your person.
Running my spells is really fun. I'm not gonna lie.
You also know that there has been multiple opportunities to get access to other classes spells. But yeah, it really is depending on how you want to build your character.
Well, lads, the opportunity usually will provide itself if we want to learn other schools of magic, potentially. That offer tends to be a continuing one. More spell slots might be beneficial to you guys. However, for my studies of magic, I tend not to run out of them very often, because it's a trickle-down waterfall of the site. So I would ask that we not choose that. But I am very intrigued with what's in the chest.
Indeed,
Well,
I am as well, because
comes down to a vote then.
I mean, I think I could cast like 4 spells a day, but I can't really control what they do when they do their thing. I just think about what I might want them to do, but it always just turns out to be something random.
You can all click on your tokens and hit the vote button, and we'll say the chest is 1, the learning new spell from a different class is 2, and you can pick between them and make the vote.
Say one more time what the numbers were.
1 is the chest, 2 is learn the new spell.
My roll 20 is being sus. Never mind, it's working.
Waiting for everyone to vote. Like I said, 1 or 2, and Vincent went with yes. Do you want to clarify that?
No.
Fair enough.
Just kidding. Yeah, I will. Just fucking around.
Falvo, you got it?
What if Malrum and Norden picked?
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Roll 20 is being shit right now, so I can't see what everyone's doing.
Okay. Yeah. No. You're not supposed to see their votes.
Oh, okay.
It's a whisper vote.
Oh, well, what? I mean, I'd just ask. What are you guys picking? What do you guys want to do?
Well, it doesn't actually matter, as that is 4 votes for the chest.
Well, I guess I'll pick the chest then.
Okay.
I don't want to be awkward.
After a moment, he will come back. Well, have you all decided?
I believe we will take what is in the chest, my good wizard. Mas, instructor.
He will walk over to the chest, pull out what look to be beautiful green emerald orbs surrounded by brass, and they seem to be heavily carved with runes, and just the sight of them seem to be an incredible amount of power seems to be just leaking out of them. And you should all see what they do in 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit.
They are a quite literal force level up.
Oh shit!
Damn.
That's way better than a random spell.
All right, so I'll take them all, and
Oh shit!
you
We
guys
don't have the angriest barbarian.
you don't want a level 11 barbarian on your team?
Now,
Power level him.
here's the thing. This is why it was kind of the gamble that I wanted to give you. After the fight, you guys leveled up. Because you chose the chest, that is 2 level ups.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
Damn, son.
I was really like, oh my god, are they not gonna pick it?
What level? Just out of game. What level is the class? What level are those guys?
The class, they are level 9 right now.
Son of a bitch! All right.
That'll
Hey, don't worry
actually
about
put us-
those guys.
We could easily mop the floor.
100%.
Yeah,
I
that'll at least
love
get us close to
mopping.
him though.
We got Wilby on our team. We just destroy him.
Uh-huh.
Wilby's
a
a
bit of a
machine.
tank. So
He's a fucking
as
god.
we are now over 10 o'clock. Would you guys like to spend some time leveling up?
Yeah. I'm gonna give my level up orb to Wilby, so he gets to get 2 level ups.
No, I was just kidding. Please don't.
Okay, I won't do it if you say so.
Don't do that. That's
I would like to see it though. It would be kind of funny.
It would be.
We would
And
power level
now
the shit
here's
out of
the thing.
Wilby.
Here's the thing. Are you all using your orbs right now, or are you saving your level ups? And these level ups, keep in mind, you can sell them, gold.
Ooh.
You can which would be a massive price. I'm just giving you all the options. You can save them to use them whenever, or you can even give them away to other players. They are physical level ups. They are
Can we
whatever
please
you
power
want to
level
do
will
them.
be?
Please don't.
It'd be so funny though.
So
You'd be
I
like
need
level 12.
everyone to tell me what they're doing with their orbs. Starting with Vincent, what are you doing?
I'm going to use mine instantly.
Okay, level
Oh
up 2.
shit.
Malrim, what are you doing with yours?
I think I'm also just going to use mine.
You level up 2. Nullidan.
I would like to see what the going rate on this. Like, I can't say no to at least knowing how much the money value is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you level up 1. At least for now. Welby.
Yeah, I'm gonna push whatever button makes me stronger.
Okay, you level up 2. And Falvor.
If Wilby denies it, then I will level up.
Okay, you level up 2. And you guys should start picking your stuff and go into the thing and do that.
Hey, Wilby, you sure?
I'm not gonna let you be a level behind us, you goofball.
I don't mind.
You just want to see an indestructible tank, don't you?
I just want a power level Wilby. Just carry the team. It'd be easy.
Oh my god.
Or the challenges become harder that we then can't.
Mhm.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Or I just focus down on Wilby at all times.
Does that mean
Everything's
you're
now an intelligence save. Doesn't matter. Swings a sword, intelligence save.
Hey, does this mean I get level 4?
Does that mean we're done for
Oh
the night, Aiden?
shit!
Technically speaking, yes, we would be done for tonight.
Fuck. Well, that sucks, Vincent, man. I'm gonna miss you, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll take Vincent's.
Oh my god. So I will say, yeah, this is goodbye to Vincent. Next game I'll come up with some reason why, you're not there. But
He needs to rule the Shadowfell area that we.
yep.
Became a demon.
Yeah, I'm definitely going back. I'll just leave you guys a letter, to be honest. I just wanted to come claim my prize because I think Vincent would. I don't think he'd let any of you have it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Let's take his dog. Let's take his orb.
Oh no. But yeah, thank you, Vincent.
Yeah, thank
We'll
you.
miss
Vincent.
you.
We will. Hey Aiden, you have to let me know whenever Vincent's playing like one of the one shots you're planning on doing. You have to hit me up because I would be down to play with Vincent.
Well, I'm gonna make a channel for everyone
Yeah.
so can see.